Fuck. I got fucking ads. It's so over. What's a good song for the intro of the stream? For this stream? It's gotta be like a funny song. It's gotta be hilarious. It's gotta be there's gotta be a funny song for this, like the beginning of the stream. It's gotta be a meme song or something. I don't know. What song? Which song should I start with? Ah, fuck it. I can't come up with anything funny. We're just doing basket case. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you have the time to listen?
Dream dropped the video. Dream dropped the video. We're gonna be checking it out. Alright, let me tweet out the stream. I've been waiting for some good content to happen, okay? You know, there's been nothing going on other than the completionist drama, and I don't care about that. It's like he didn't donate to charity. I don't know. It's mainly I don't care about it because I didn't know who the guy was, but here we go. Now we got some good stuff to talk about. Pedo allegations.
I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down.
Alright, here we go.
I went to a whore. He said
hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Welcome back. Yo, shout out to Tamer Nigel already funding the program. $13. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see this. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if he's guilty. Will he be like too mad? Or will he be like fucking Slazzo, I guess? I was about to, right before I was gonna go live, and right before I saw my notification for Dream's video come out, I was about to like fucking mauled on Twitter some more. Like, where the fuck is this video? Because Keemstar's been teasing our cocks. You're also going to talk about Tipster's cringe appearance on H3H3. I'm going to make a video on that. Yeah. It's about time we got some more Tipster Chronicles. And also, he's just kind of like homosexual. He's just kind of like a loser. Like, he's been on H3H3's cock for years, like talking about how much of a bitch he is. And then the minute the opportunity arises, he goes and collects his shekels and goes on his fucking program to promote himself. Even though they use him as like a walking meme, they use him as a jester on his fucking, you know, on their program, on their podcast. And he just goes on. Pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. A 24-page Google Doc of allegations against Dream came out today, even. Wasn't that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Or was that today? Was that 24 fucking pages? I saw like a tweet thread. I didn't know it was 24 pages. But hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the program. We're back live. I haven't been streaming as much because there hasn't been much interesting things going on. But it was today. Jesus. But welcome back. There's a few things before we get right into the video that I wanted to go over. As you know, the stream title says, Dream finally dropped his video. The Truth, an hour and 22 minutes long. With this fucking thumbnail. What is this thumbnail? Is that just like his background? I feel like that's his background set. But The Truth, it's already got 116k views in 15 minutes. An hour and 22 fucking minutes long. I don't know, but I want to quickly go over, what is it? Some bookmarks maybe I have. Some of these are for other videos I want to do, but yeah, this was the new allegation that just dropped like yesterday, right? This like huge long tweet thread. Holy fuck. This got 65k likes in 16 hours? Wait, I thought this was a small... I swear I just checked this out a few hours ago before the stream. I thought it had a few thousand likes. This has 65 fucking K and 11 million views. By Dream Scraper, just like a burner account unrelated to the Burner22 guy who's been the other main accuser. Discussion of grooming sexual misconduct. Dream preyed on a 16-year-old fan. Oh, so okay, this is the 24 pages. Gotcha. Damn, so wait, so Dream, this just came out yesterday, and Dream apparently is responding to even this allegation in his new video? How the fuck? How the fuck? I assume, like, some of the evidence and some of the explanation he gives on other cases and other accusations vindicate him similarly, so he didn't have to make like a whole fleshed out new response to these 24 pages, because some of the things he used to clear his name and other accusations probably did the same for this too. But 24 fucking pages. Is this the biggest allegation? Like, that's got the most attention? I think probably, because that's the thing with these like Dream accusations. No one really puts together like a whole document. They're usually just like shitter tweet threads with no hardcore evidence, no hard proof or about anything to prove that he's guilty. Like spotty screenshots, vague wording. And I'm pretty sure it was like the worst thing that Dream did that he was like guilty of is potentially texting a 17-year-old when he was and like flirting with her. But even those screenshots were spotty and he didn't admit to them, and there wasn't like hardcore evidence. But we'll see. But fuck, man, I don't know. That's just I didn't know it had that many fucking likes. That's got to be the biggest accusation so far. So just real quick, couple other things before we get right to the video. Yeah, fucking Keem has been baiting my ass about this dumb shit. Okay, so he first puts out like this tweet yesterday saying that Dream's dropping his fucking video, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go live. It fucking doesn't come out, and then he releases this, so but he's releasing on his second channel. It's not on his second channel. No, this is on his main channel. I don't know. Apparently he just changed his decision last minute, because this is on his main channel, not second. But I think I should just get right into it. Apparently he talked to him on the phone. We should just watch this shit. There's some tipster shit, but we could go over that later, and I plan on making a video on it anyway. I just want to check this out. So this is the truth. Hour and 22 minutes from Dream. Is he a pedo or is he not? To pedo or to not to pedo? Let's fucking find out.
I go into controversies.
Let's see. What do we got here? Fuck, man. This is going to be long.
In this video, I'm going to be very vulnerable, open, and honest. I go into my past, I go into controversies, and I also debunk very...
Wait, is he going to admit that that picture was real?
Vulnerable, open, and honest. I go into my past, I go into controversies.
With the fucking fat photo of Dream.
In this video, I'm going to be very vulnerable, open, and honest. I go into my past.
So this is true? Is he admitting after all these years, all this time? You know, he doesn't have a good track record. Lying about cheating in Minecraft, lying about being a fat bastard. He was fat all along. This is the worst allegation of all of them.
I go into controversies, and I also debunk very serious lies about me, including by involving the police, legal teams, and extensive research.
Involving the police? Wait, sorry, just one last thing. What is this? So he's going to be talking about the Minecraft speedrun too? Let me quickly look at these chapters. So we got intro, the face leak photo, speedrun cheating scandal. He's going to be talking about the speedrun here? Why? How is that relevant? Housing an abuser? Posting thirst traps? What the fuck is this? Why would a grown man use Snapchat? Dream is weird. Dream posts weird pictures. The first allegation. Dude, it's like 20 minutes of retardation before he even gets to the allegations. The first allegation, why ever respond to a fan? So he responded to a fan, Amanda. That's a girl, Amanda. Pre-face reveal, living situation, the police station, what happened after, Gumball versus Dream, Uber driver interview. Fuck, he got the interview for this shit. The Uber driver and everything. Mayhem, doxing is serious. Dream did what? Moaning allegation. Yeah. Fucking statement from the person in the DMs, burner count summary, Dream calling the police, statement from the victim, Dream admitted it was him, false accusations everywhere. Okay. Let's fucking see.
Serious lies about me, including by involving the police, legal teams, and extensive
This is really
research.
quiet. Let me turn down my mic.
I will get into details of my life that you probably don't want to hear, and I don't particularly want to share either, but it feels necessary given the circumstances, and honesty and truth is my top priority. As you guys have probably noticed, I
What the fuck is this editing?
took a long break from YouTube, and since the face reveal, I've hardly really uploaded. And
Did
I've
you
really
ask
focused on other
Nick
things
Dior,
and separated myself from a lot of the stuff I was doing before. You may think that this was due to the hate from the face reveal, or for other reasons, but really there was something else that happened right after the face reveal, and it really made me step back from what I was doing and have a lot less passion. If you've been on the internet recently, you've probably heard or seen some pretty
Why is he
crazy-
talking like a fucking femboy, fucking like knee-high socks on? This is like so fucking gay.
a lot less passion. If you've been on the internet recently, you've probably heard
Uncomfortable.
or seen some pretty crazy stuff about me. Whether it's the voice actor of Gumball attacking me or accusations against me regarding grooming, you've probably heard a lot of pretty crazy stuff. I thought it's extremely important for me to make this video and provide as much information as I can. And I just want to right off the bat state as clearly as I can that these allegations are not true. I plan on going to extreme detail to prove that in this video. And to
Okay.
all the people that are spreading lies, fabricating stories, and making false accusations for fun or because they think it's funny,
I don't care. I've accepted I'm a horrible person.
this is not funny. This is not a joke. This is people's lives, ranging from my own, my family, my employees, to actual victims that stories won't be heard or believed in the future because of this. I understand that some things in this video are much more important than others, so I split this video up into chapters, and you can skip to and watch the parts that are most important to you. I will say that everything in this video is very
Yeah, I'm gonna be
relevant. I
skipping
think they're all
to
vital topics to include because they help
Why would a
create my
grown man
character.
use
So yeah, the video has
Snapchat?
chapters, and if you want to skip around, there's a pinned comment. And again, I realize that nothing in this video is as important as me talking about serious allegations, so I've made it really easy to skip ahead to whatever is most important to you. Just because there's other stuff doesn't mean anything is less important. Monetization on this video is on, but every dollar will go to a charity that's linked in the description. Otherwise,
This is so gay. Why even bother?
I want to start with the biggest
Even from an optics standpoint too, because you know it's a whole bunch of like assoyed dumb fucks who are accusing Dream and mad at Dream in the first place, actually for potentially being a groomer.
monetization on this video is on.
Why? Why even put on monetization? I fucking donate to charity. Do you think that's gonna save you? I mean, just pocket the fucking money. That's what I would do. Like it just own it. Yo, $2. Does he go over the leaked Jalen DMs and coke allegation? I think so. I think he's gonna go over the Jalen trans Lilith situation.
But every dollar will go to a charity that's linked in the description. Otherwise, I want to start with the biggest lie I have ever told. The face leak photo was me. Of course, it's from when I was.
Oh no. It was fucking him.
Otherwise, I want to start with the biggest lie I have ever told. The face leak photo
It was fucking him all along. Was this known information? Did people already like assume that he was lying about this?
was me. Of course, it's from when I was really young and I've lost a lot of weight since then. And it wasn't at all representative of what I look like now, but it was me. Obviously, I said many times that it wasn't, and a lot of people have and still do use that against me to say that I'm dishonest. But the reason I lied about that is because of the face reveal. I'd been planning the face reveal for years. I sacrificed so much by staying inside and avoiding cameras for so long. I mean, I had covers on all my windows, and even to go to the dentist, I left hiding in the back of a car and went to a different state. Yes, I was paranoid. I wasn't going to let anyone take that moment away from me. Whatever I had to do to make sure that moment was suspenseful and exciting, I'm sure I would have done. And if anything, the face leak photo probably ended up creating more suspense and excitement to see if I was lying or if I actually looked like the leaked picture. Now, of course, there was a lot of personal information attached to the leaked picture, how it was found, where it was leaked from, so that definitely contributed to why I lied about it. I didn't lie because I was ugly or because I was overweight or anything like that. And every time I
Yeah,
talked about
sure,
the leaked picture,
buddy.
I always mentioned that I struggled with my weight in the past and that it's disheartening to see people make fun of the poor kid for that, which obviously I was the poor kid. And I think that's something I'm willing to admit now because I face revealed. I'm not risking that big moment anymore. And I also feel much more comfortable about my personal information and how I look and so on. The day the face leak was posted, I was playing a Minecraft tournament and someone called the SWAT team on me.
Dream is AFK. I'm clear here.
Someone called a SWAT team on fucking Dream?
I was put in handcuffs on my front lawn with cops with rifles.
What? Did the SWAT hurt you? Usually they pin you down and make you get on the floor. I wasn't hurt. I was put in cuffs and had to get on my knees and stuff. But I wasn't hurt.
I was put in handcuffs on my front lawn with cops with rifles pointing at me, and I was pretty much swatted from that day on almost daily, to the point where the reason Sapnet moved in with me before my face reveal was to answer the door when police showed up. Because people started camping outside with cameras to try and reveal my face, and I needed someone else to answer the door. When the people that were doxing me thought that they had the wrong address, my family ended up getting swatted, and my mom answered the door thinking that it was pizza for her and my little sister. They were held at gunpoint with police helicopters circling the neighborhood. People showed up at my house, people showed up at my family's house. The first time I ever got swatted, I made sure not to mention it at all. Funnily enough, I actually got interviewed by a SWAT team member while I was muted and playing Minecraft parkour with the SWAT officer right next to me. But yeah, it's just all to show that even though I was very adamant about denying the face leak, it was much more about the fact that there was so much personal information attached to the picture, and I wanted as much separation from it as possible. It had nothing to do with
Okay,
how I
you
looked. I'm very
you're
proud of my weight
fucking
loss story,
fat,
and
and
I
you
was
lied
never
about the
ashamed about it at
picture.
all. I think that it's very encouraging to see people accomplish weight loss. I did it all naturally. I lost hundreds
Yeah,
of pounds. You
congrats,
have not seen me
buddy.
at my heaviest, and it's one of those things that I think is very encouraging to others. I love inspiring people, so it's a story I'm sure I'll tell in the future. But in that moment, it was not the right time to tell it. I feel like right now it's still kind of uncomfortable to talk about it, but it's annoying seeing the same damn picture. So here's some other pictures of me from before I lost weight, just so there's more variety.
Good one. What the fuck?
Moving on to one of the most talked about controversies, the cheating scandal. I'm gonna be
He's
pretty
trying to do
concise
the
with this one
old
because it's
rice
been
gum
covered a million times
fucking tactic, showing up a whole bunch of pictures
Now
of him
moving on
before
to
the
one of the most
content
talked about
cob.
controversies, the cheating scandal. I'm gonna be pretty concise with this one because it's been covered a million times and most
The
of you
speed
are
run,
probably
who
sick of
gives a
hearing about it, but it's
fuck?
still really
Okay,
important
would
to
it-
talk about. It's one of the most frequent reasons people point to as to why not to trust me. I did unintentionally cheat on a speedrun that I officially submitted to the leaderboards.
Unintentionally, so he's still saying he like unintentionally did it. Who gives a fuck
2020,
about
and
this?
the speedrun mods were completely in the right for taking it down. I was using a disallowed mod for about a week on my live streams when a new version of Minecraft came out, and I was unaware that this mod existed. When I was defending myself, I didn't know that I'd been using the mod, and it's a really complicated and lengthy explanation of how it's very reasonable that I didn't know that I had the mod, so I can't go into that here. A lot of people say that it's impossible that I wouldn't have known that I was so lucky, but those people don't realize that it was a little bit of luck over a very long period of time, and not a lot of luck at once. It was actually only uncovered by a cheater themselves, who later got exposed for doing that same thing in the past.
Yes, that's right. Mine Crevenger.
Okay, come on,
Privately,
we can
publicly
skip
for
to
lashing
this
out at them.
one.
I donated over $50,000 to the speedrun community through tournaments and personal donations to over
You
15
donated money, good fucking job.
The next thing I'm going to talk about is a pretty big one that you might not have heard about, but it's a
Dream
pretty
Likes
important
Children,
one.
Toki?
Now, if you
Yeah.
don't know who Manatreat is a content creator that I added to my server, the Dream SMP, a couple years ago. They were anonymous like me, and they had a very short career. There was a thread made about Manatreat saying that they doxed him and that he was an IRL friend of mine, had been charged with domestic violence, and that I was trying to hide it. Manatreat was removed from the SMP by me. All of his accounts were deleted, and I made a statement talking about how I don't support domestic violence. I wasn't aware of any domestic violence, and that due to how complicated the situation was, I decided to remove Manatreat from the SMP. I also strongly alluded to the fact that the doxed information was incorrect. Everything I just said was true, except for the fact that Manatreat was my childhood best friend. I came up with the name Manatreat, I made the accounts, I grew up with him, his grandparents were like my grandparents, he was like family to me. The criticism I get to this day related to this is that I intentionally housed and hid an abuser. Because Manatreat was faceless and anonymous like me, people said that it was planned deliberately in order to hide a domestic
So his
violence
like
charge.
friend
This
fucking
is not
abused
true.
someone?
In late 2020, he had a lot of problems. He was struggling with homelessness, had been in multiple recent car accidents. I knew I could help him, so I did. I offered him a place to stay, I paid for his groceries and gas for a while, and eventually I came up with the idea to add him to my server. He was my childhood friend, I trusted him, and he wasn't a risk. I was anonymous, so obviously if I wanted to play games with him, his identity couldn't be known, or it would leak my identity. Whenever the thread first came out saying that Manatreat abused his girlfriend, I responded emotionally, calling people gullible, because I didn't believe that someone I had known for so long and grew up with could do anything like that. And at the time, although no one knew, he lived with me in Sepnet, so it seemed crazy that he could somehow hide it from us. I jumped the gun and reacted emotionally. Only later did I properly look into everything, and I apologize. After I confronted Manatreat in real life, he claimed that
Okay,
he
I don't
wasn't
give
an
a
abuser,
fuck.
that he-
Even if he supports
Before I
fucking
jump
his
into the most important
childhood
things-
fucking friend abusing someone. This is all like soy shit. No one cares about this other than Twitter tards.
and that's why I figured I had to talk about it in this video, even if it is personal and
Posting thirst traps. This is going to be a very enlightening section right here. Let's see. Let's see him responding to allegations that he's gay next.
Before I jump into the most important things I'm going to address, I want to talk about something that's come up a lot due to these allegations, and something that's commonly said to give credibility to me being a bad or weird person. I'm going to play a
What?
clip from Moist Critical, who talked about the allegations pretty neutrally to his credit. But while talking about them, he said this.
Dream's audience has always been on the younger side of things, and yet Dream constantly engages with them in very inappropriate ways, such as like posting thirst traps. He
Okay, I think, to be fair, I haven't seen all the thirst traps Dream has made or posted, but this seems like a retarded critique. Like, I think the point is correct because remember those kitten tweets that he put out? It's like saying, I love each and every one of you kittens. All my subscribers are individual kittens that I wish I could pet and touch. It was like, honestly, like verbatim, something on the lines of that. So that would be like an example demonstrating that. But like the thirst traps, all I've seen is like weird looking mirror selfies.
does post thirst traps, even knowing that his fans are children. So when these claims come out, I think a lot of people start
Good
to
one,
take them at
man.
face value because they're like, oh, that sounds like the Dream that I know.
Does he show any?
You know, this sounds like something Dream might do, so it's probably true. Even though right now a lot of the evidence backing it up isn't the strongest.
Now, before I talk about this, I just want to ask that if you're watching this and you share the same opinion, try and give me the benefit of doubt. Genuinely listen to what I have to say and discard your preconceived biases. Because yeah, if you think someone's creepy and then they're accused of being a creep, it clearly changes how you think. So I'm going to break down multiple things that Charlie said because I
What are
respect
the
him. I
fucking
respect his
thirst
opinion. I think he's a
traps?
super reasonable guy and I think he's an awesome content creator. One of the things that he said is that I post creepy pictures and thirst traps.
He does post thirst traps.
So that's the first thing I'm going to talk about. Uniquely, because I didn't reveal my face until last year, I can actually pretty reasonably show you every photo and video of myself that I've
Okay,
ever
cool.
posted on the internet. So they're going to start scrolling by now. And
Okay, fuck. Okay, wait. I actually want to see these fucking
Here, I
thirst
can
traps,
actually
see what the fuck Charlie's talking about, because that seems like a retarded
reasonably
point.
show you every photo and video of myself that I've ever posted on the internet. So they're going to
Okay, fuck, dude. Fuck. Okay, I gotta put this fucking 1.5. Cause I could be missing a dick pic flopping up on the screen right now.
post on the internet. So
Okay, here we go. So he's making like a retarded fucking face. I wouldn't call this a thirst trap. His fucking hair, retarded Snapchat filter, his cat, yeah, thirst trap for bestiality. Another Snapchat photo. Hey Dream, I love you so much. You're my favorite ever. He's just responding, I hate you. No thirst traps. Like I'm looking for like fucking ab photos. That's what I would call like a thirst trap.
Watch, it's important.
More retarded photos. Snapchat.
Will you post
His eyes, I mean,
on something like Snapchat?
this seems like
is
nothing.
Very different than something you'd post on Instagram or Twitter. Snapchat runs ads every 5 or 6.
Yeah, if this is really
photos
every
and
photo, and
encourages
Moist
you
Critical
to
didn't show any
post
examples to my
upwards of
knowledge, that seems like a
100
retarded
photos
point.
or videos a day to have the most growth and make the most money. They only last 24 hours like an Instagram story. So on Snapchat, you kind of just
Yeah, these aren't
spam
thirst
anything. So
traps.
for me, it's silly filters, my cat, whatever food I'm eating that day. I get it.
Yeah, watch that little like skip right there. That was the dick pic.
A haircut. Because of that, it's much easier to take one silly photo from Snapchat out of context and make it out to be something that it's not.
Yeah, but are these creepy?
On top of that, there's a lot of fake accounts that I think people fall for all the time. They post
Like he has like gay looking photos, yeah, but creepy? I haven't seen any creepy ones.
thirst trap
Yeah, that when he skipped through, that was the CP. Oh wait, is this the fucking thirst trap? I don't know. I don't know. This is just like gay more than anything. I turn lesbians back to normal. What do you do?
captions using my photos. And with how many likes they get, there's a lot of people that casually scroll Twitter
This
and
is
think their
stupid
posts
as
are mine.
fuck.
There's one specific one that was extremely popular and verified before it was suspended. It posted tweets like this and this and this. These are just completely
Oh wait, and that wasn't even him who posted the caption too. Yeah, this was a fake fucking account.
normal photos I posted of myself with no caption, but they repost them and put a weird caption. This has fooled tons of people, including people that have made pretty big videos about me. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if Charlie saw this account a couple times and thought its tweets were mine. A lot of people also say stuff like this,
I don't know why he still uses Snapchat. It's still kind of weird. I told you, if you're a grown man using Snapchat,
which I think is super reasonable to think. If you don't know that there's creator accounts now that work very differently to normal Snapchat accounts, you can promote stuff to millions of people through Snapchat's algorithm, and even as of recently, you can make a lot of money, obviously encouraging you to post whatever random stupid photo you took.
I mean, I hardly even log into my Snapchat myself and even have someone else completely run the account because there's a manager account feature where I can just post from my personal Snap and never even see any of the
I mean, yeah,
messages.
this
I
just
also
seems
sometimes have
stupid.
people say that I'm weird because of fan art account likes from my fan art account. So I just want to clarify, I'm not the one behind 99% of the likes. I've never made that public because it is beneficial for artists for people to think that it's me every time. But again, when it's being used against me to say I'm creepy, I have to clarify.
Hi, so I've ran Dream's public Snapchat since January 2022. There's nothing weird and he doesn't really even log into it. I also run his fan art account and have been since January 2022 as well. I'm good friends
So
with
he did
Dream.
like an interview with the person who runs it. Is there any like, I guess, proof? I guess.
And the Dream team, so he thought I'd be a good pick to run it. I mostly just like and retweet art. I'm banished from replying. Sometimes people will call him creepy for stupid stuff that I've liked, and I've never really taken it seriously because I just think what's
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm inclined to
like
believe
the
him
enough
because it
kissing
seems like
art
a
or something,
ridiculous
because I'm
thing
their
to
friend,
lie
and it makes
about.
me laugh.
But
It just happens to be really good art. But when it's being used
Is
to
that
say
a
Dream
minor
creepy or
talking?
weird,
Yeah.
I feel really bad because he's definitely not.
The
There's been times that he's
13-year-old
messaged me
was
and
the
told me to
one who
unlike
was running
something,
it.
or asked why I was on a DNF liking spree. And he's definitely a silly guy, but people shouldn't use me liking art that I found funny or just thought was impressive artistically against him.
I can still be more careful about what's liked on the account though, and I also can re-clarify my boundaries, which I do at the end of this video. But I will just say here that I've never supported not safe for work art of minors or from minors. I think that that's
Wow.
weird and gross, and I clarify my boundaries on myself later in the video, but generally it's just I don't want anything weird drawn of me. I also later have the person who used to run the account back in 2020.
Wait, what? Fuck off. Wait, what? What did he just say? I don't want anything weird drawn of me? I'm like having a memory back from like 2 years ago. When Dream was like at his top and his peak, didn't he say some shit like, I like the fan art, or I don't see any problem, or like, because I remember there, like, because I know a whole bunch of commentary fucking channels were making videos on Dream Rule 34 or Dream Weird fan art, where they were like drawing him and George Not Found like making out and fucking in the bed sheets, and he was like, I like it, I support it, send me more. I don't know, this seems like bullshit.
Video, but generally it's just I don't want anything weird drawn of me. I also
Fuck off, dude. They're fuck off. I think that's bullshit.
later have the person who used to run the account back in 2020 say something as well. But yeah, like 1 out of every 1,000 Snapchats I post, people end up spreading and making fun of, which is fine, of course, but it's when it's made out to be weird that it's disingenuous. Now that's not to say that I'm posting the exact same thing as everyone else, or that what I'm posting isn't different than other people. It definitely is. I was faceless for a very long time, never took pictures of myself, and had no social media before YouTube. So you're seeing literally my
And this is like retarded too, because it's like,
first time ever taking pictures, and I am just a
I haven't seen anything that's like creepy, and if like Moist Critical is calling like pictures like these creepy, I mean,
little goofy.
it's just the way he looks.
Again, it's fine to make fun of.
You know, if he was like fucking DiCaprio, it wouldn't be creepy anymore. Like, if you're gonna go the creepy route, bring up his like weird fucking tweets and how he says like, I want to see more fan art of me fucking George Not Found. Please keep sending me that. Keep making it. That would be like the route I would take that.
Like, some of these pictures are stupid, but using them as evidence that I'm weird or making them out to be weird just isn't fair. I don't really take myself seriously. I don't think I'm super attractive. I don't think I'm super funny. I think a lot of people misunderstand some of the things that I post that are satire. A lot of my videos before I did Minecraft challenges were satire videos, and I still post a lot of satire. A perfect example of this is my unface reveal. I posted a video on my channel where I unrevealed.
Is he gonna address the George Floyd fucking video? No, not the George Floyd. The Tyrone Dream video, because that's like the funniest thing. If you're like addressing retarded shit, address that video. Because remember, he like said like it was something on the lines of they added in Alex as a girl in Minecraft, and now they're adding in more diverse people like black people. Say hello and welcome Tyrone to Minecraft, and then it like fucking panned in on a black guy.
A satire.
Address
I have
that.
my 2 best friends burst down my door, tell me that I'm
Address
ugly,
the
and put my
racism.
mask back on, which I agree with, make a professional mask, and then go through the McDonald's drive-thru with it on, while saying that I'm never taking it off ever again. The number of people that took this seriously was in the tens of millions. People see the headline, assume that sounds like something that—
Oh no, this post from you was a cope. Buy from Dream. This was a cope. You were coping about getting made fun of your face online. I don't buy this bullshit.
Cringe
But
guy
this is
would
so irrelevant.
and then it's history. And the same thing happens with my TikToks. Like, almost my entire TikTok page is sarcastic, but every now and then someone will take a TikTok of mine completely seriously. Like, I posted a video of me with a chat filter on and said no filter. Right
Okay,
after the face
I'm
reveal.
fucking,
I made a
like,
TikTok where I take
skipping
off the
this.
mask and use an ugly filter. Another TikTok where I make fun of the face leak photo.
I don't give a
Just
fuck
like I'm
about
weird.
this.
First of
Dream
all,
is weird
me
section.
calling my fan base kittens. This was a
Okay, here we fucking go. Thank you. This fucking tweet. Thank you.
We'll talk about some old stuff that people frequently use to say that I'm weird. First of all, me calling my fan base kittens.
I genuinely love and care about you guys, and that's the best way that I can describe it. You all are like a bunch of kittens, and I love you.
This was a stupid tweet. If I could go back, I never would have tweeted it. I completely understand that without knowing my intentions or what I actually meant.
Love has many different meanings. Obviously, no creator can love their fans in the same way they love their family or best friends, but that doesn't mean they can't express love and care for them all.
It could seem super weird. The whole Discord kittens meme wasn't as big yet, and I just tweet so much, I just wasn't really thinking.
Bullshit.
It came out horribly, and I will never live this down. It is still something that my friends make fun of me for to this day. I was just trying to explain that when I say I love my audience, I don't mean in the same way that I love my friends or my family. That I mean it in the way that I love dogs. Even though I don't know every dog personally, I can still say I love dogs. I should not have said kittens, but it's not what I meant. It was a stupid tweet. I've tweeted tens of thousands of times the last few years. It wasn't my brightest moment, but it also wasn't me trying to be weird or going kittens. It was just an analogy that I regret using. Another point of evidence towards the Dream is Weird narrative was me quote unquote selling my baby pictures. In 2022, my merch company sold—
What? He sold his fucking baby pictures? I mean, in regards to the kittens thing, it was like a little bit weird and cringe, but do I think it's like evidence to prove you like creepy? That's probably stretching it. It's probably like just nothing. It's more of a meme than anything.
of evidence
Yeah.
towards the Dream is Weird narrative was me quote unquote selling my baby pictures. In 2022, my merch company sold a flash drive that was Dream themed. It was going to be sold empty, and then my mom and my dad, who help run my merch company, had the idea to put some random stuff onto the drive, so it felt more unique. I thought it was a cool idea. The content on the drive wasn't what was being sold. It was the slap wristband flash drive itself. We added some drafts of books I wrote from when I was a teenager, some memes, some old Minecraft screen
Okay, I don't
pictures of
give a
me from when
fuck.
I was
Next
baby.
section,
The
come
intent
on.
wasn't at all to sell
Dream
pictures of
posts
me.
weird
Yeah,
pictures.
Yeah, I mean, as you can probably tell by the pictures going by, I have a pretty normal life. I think I'm a pretty average guy, and 99% of the things I post online are extremely normal. Despite how much I've put myself out there, there's only a few
He's
weird
skipping over the
out-of-context things to
CP.
show for it, and a couple goofy photos. So yeah, I think when people say that I post thirst traps or post predatory
What the fuck is this?
things to my audience, they're just misinformed. I don't think that Charlie is being malicious at all. It's just a lot of misinformation, and it's something I've never really made an effort to clear up. I always lean into the cringe, but when it's being used to strengthen serious allegations, that's when I kind of have to really break down how I am. But yeah, I mean, on top of all that, my audience is not as young as people think. This isn't a hill I'm gonna die on, because I know a lot
Okay,
of people have
dude.
their minds made up or could not be convinced.
My audience
either.
isn't a whole bunch of kids. Like, can we, like, this
They're
is
not. I have one of the
retarded.
oldest
We're
audience-
22 minutes fucking in, and this is just fuck all.
In all of Minecraft YouTube. I started YouTube through coding and extremely complex stuff, like reverse engineering PewDiePie's Minecraft seed. My videos, even to this day, are super long, don't have that quick retention style editing or sound effects or anything that a lot of channels do.
Those are thirst traps? Which one? I'm not about to argue the thirst trap thing. I don't think this is a serious point.
Also have a large pro gamer audience because my videos involve a lot of technical skill. My audience outside of YouTube is younger, but the vast majority of people I get recognized by on the street are college aged. And usually dudes being like,
He pulled up his fucking YouTube analytics where every 13-year-old lied about being 18 and says like, no, actually, my audience is full of fucking wise men. Look at these. Look, I got fucking 16% who's 35 to 44 years old. This is just retarded, man.
like, what the
Who cares?
It's Dream!
I'm
On Twitch, I've
skipping
covered
this.
heavy topics. In this video, I'm covering heavy topics. Me and my friends all swear on every other platform, and we're definitely not kids channels in any way. Just because I post Minecraft videos doesn't mean that my audience is just little kids. Most people that watch me either used to play Minecraft or don't even play Minecraft at all. I think Charlie's audience is, of course, much older than mine. But if I posted photos like these, which to be clear, if I was ripped as hell like Charlie, I would 100%. It would be made out to be predatory. Because
Yeah, I mean, this is like a stupid point in the grand scheme of things, but Charlie is a retard. if that was genuinely his critique of fucking Dream, is that he's a creepy and weird guy because of his thirst traps that I haven't seen any of, and then this motherfucker's doing this.
To be clear, if I was ripped as hell like Charlie, I would.
But who cares in the
100%.
first place?
It would be
This
made
is
out to
just
be
so
predatory
retarded in
because
the
it's me
first
when it's
place.
not at all. And that same standard isn't applied to TikTok stars or really anyone else but me, just because I'm
Here
a
we go.
Minecraft guy.
The first
A lot of the photos me
allegation.
and Charlie have
It's
posted
coming
are
up,
actually
though.
really similar. It's just people cherry picking goofy photos of mine and then making them out to be weird. When it's just me posting random photos because that's literally part of our job. Yeah, I guess that's
It's just because Dream is like inherently a creepy looking guy sometimes, man. Like that's what I mean. Like fucking Charlie looks like Keanu Reeves,
making them out to be weird. When it's just me posting
and Dream looks like a fucking pedophile convict
random photos
who shouldn't be
because
allowed
that's
near
literally part
near
of our job.
school.
Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that. Now to move on and talk about some really important stuff.
Okay, fucking finally. 24 minutes in, the first allegation.
Last year and a half,
Here we
there's been a
go.
bunch of really serious allegations made against me. Some of them were quickly disproved, others admitted they were lying, but there's still some that I'm going to address in this video. The first allegation made against me was pretty quickly discarded. It was an allegation of flirting and had some inconsistencies. I'm still taking it seriously though and don't want to overlook anything, so I'm going to talk about it now. The first ever allegations against me that were spread pretty far were made the day after my face reveal, on October 3rd, 2022. A girl named Anastasia tweeted out, "He's only face revealing because he's scared that I'll do it first." And then she followed it up by tweeting, "I'm too tired / real life struggling to get involved, but the YouTuber trending right now already face revealed to me years ago when he was flirting with me when I was a minor." Obviously, because of my face reveal, it took off, pointing out inconsistencies, asking questions, and so on. I didn't have any inappropriate contact with this person. I didn't have any sexual contact with this person. I hardly even remember who this person is at all. And the only messages I could even find with this person were friendly Twitter DMs. And even in those Twitter DMs, I mentioned that they had 18 in their bio, which they contradict. I definitely didn't face reveal to them. That's an obvious lie. Almost nobody knew what I looked like at all before my face reveal.
So wait, so she said she was 18? So last year, JK, how old are you? Never mind, 18. You still in school? So it said in her bio?
Which they contradict. I definitely didn't face friendly Twitter DMs, and even in those Twitter DMs, I mentioned that they had 18 in their bio, which
So they had 18 in her bio,
they contradict.
and then she says 18 soon.
With this person were friendly Twitter DMs, and even in those Twitter DMs, I mentioned that they had 18 in their bio, which they contradict.
And she's 18 soon. Should I drop out again? Which implies she's 17.
I definitely didn't face reveal to them. That's an obvious lie. Almost nobody knew what I looked like at all before my face reveal. Not even most of my best friends that had known me my entire life, let alone someone I don't even remember talking to at all. She posted a screenshot of some texts and claimed that they were from me. She showed a screenshot of my TikTok being from your contacts to try and prove that the texts were from me, which people quickly pointed out isn't possible because I have a Google Voice number hooked up to my TikTok, which isn't iMessage like the text. And again, she never claimed any sexual misconduct. She never claimed anything related to nudity or sexting. This was also in early 2020, and she had 18 in her bio. With everything and all the inconsistencies, wasn't taken that seriously. But it's still worth noting because people still somehow say this is one of 3 victims of my
They're doing the fucking James Charles thing, even though it's like a bullshit allegation, they just want to run up the list. But yeah, this seems like it's nothing. This first allegation was nothing. No one took it seriously. She didn't provide any actual evidence to back up this.
So yeah, before talking about the next allegation, I just want to address something that I think is pretty important. I see
Dream's
some people
winning
say,
so far.
"Why
He's so far not a pedophile.
respond to fans at all, or that it doesn't matter what Dream said. The fact that he responded to a fan is creepy." And people saying that are missing a little bit of nuance. First of all, back when I started YouTube in 2019, obviously I had a very small community, even moving into mid-2020 before the Dream SMP. It's very common that when you have a smaller community, you're trying to grow your community. And part of how you do that is by interacting with people and responding and being active. I've always been pretty active in my community, and when I was really small,
Yeah, talking
I
to
used
fans
respond
isn't a
to
bad
just about
thing inherently.
literally everyone that DM'd
It
me.
just has a
even if it
negative
was just
connotation
one-word
because there's so
answers.
many fucking
Obviously later
YouTube
on, and as I
pedos.
grew, I replied less and less, and things evolved over time with my fan base growth. Like, as an example, when I started my public Snapchat in 2019, I ran the account, but in early 2020, because I was growing, I completely passed the reins off to someone else and pretty much never logged into it ever again.
Hi, I would like to remain anonymous, so I'm
Literally nothing wrong with fucking fans. I'm right on, brother. See the goats? Yeah, nothing wrong.
gonna be calling myself Rebecca.
Think about all the rock
I used to
stars,
run
okay?
Dream Snapchat starting in 2020. I did that for probably around a year, and I would like read through all the messages and I'd screenshot art or funny comments, and I would respond when it was appropriate. There is definitely nothing weird going on this account. Dream hardly even logged into it, and it was mainly me. He never used it inappropriately, and although I no longer work for Dream, I am not aware of him ever acting inappropriate with fans or anyone underage.
Most, if not all, of the Snapchats I posted since then have been through the manager account feature, meaning I use my normal Snapchat and post to my other account like a story, without even ever logging in or seeing any messages. I think that when people talk about messaging or becoming friends with a fan, most people are thinking of a stan or a super obsessive fan, because what makes you a fan? Having watched 1 video, 2 videos, 10, being subscribed? There's levels to it. My point being that when you're talking about messaging someone and it being weird, there has to be a weird dynamic. Obviously, a streamer that's subscribed to me and
Yeah,
has
okay,
watched my
it's
videos
not
in the
weird
past
to
and
talk
DMs
to
me
fans.
should not be looked at the
Yeah.
same as a random
People are
person.
retarded
That's the
if they
thing. I've had
think
fans of mine turn
that.
into friends of mine, but I don't go seeking out friendships with people who have obsessions with me. There's a difference between a fan of mine who reacts to my videos because they're entertaining and makes some content about me because that's what gets views that I end up becoming friends with, than a random stan that posts thirst edits of me. Obviously, a massive difference. There's a difference between a random stan in your Twitch chat that watches every stream because they love you, and a regular viewer that's in your community because they have common interests with you.
Yeah, true, literally. Yeah, this is like the example that I always bring up. Like fucking YouTube, PewDiePie and Marcia. Marcia like reached out and emailed PewDiePie as a fan.
that you end up becoming friends with. And at that point, they're no longer a fan. They're a friend. And in some cases, becoming some of the most beloved couples on the internet. My point is that there's a lot of nuance. I think it's a responsibility of a creator to be able to recognize dynamics, avoid
just
any
a
weird
negative
ones. You can't just
connotation
look at the
with
fact that somebody follows you or has watched a couple of your videos and write them off as, oh, they're a fan. Therefore, we can have no conversation. I was also fans of a lot of my friends before I became friends with them. A lot of people that I ended up hiring as editors or artists or really anything are fans. And then, of course, you can become friends. Again, the whole point is that there's a lot of specifics to it. You can't just write somebody off completely. But again, that's fans. That's not stans. Otherwise, moving back to the next very important thing. Now, the second allegation is what I'm going to talk about in extreme detail.
Okay, so that's the first allegation. That was bullshit. Nothing. Now Amanda. We're going on a first name basis, guys.
Second allegation came out soon after the first and said that the first allegation was why they were sharing their story. It was from a girl that claims that when she was 17, we inappropriately messaged. This did not happen. Let's get into the details. On September 23rd, 2020, Amanda messaged me from her personal Instagram account, sending a message that was clearly a fan message. She thanked me for saving her life, and I replied to this message. In September of 2020, I was a lot smaller than I am now, so I got a lot less DMs, and I was much more active in like the fan communities and replying to people. And all I replied was, oh, thank you for the kind words. And then I also replied, glad to make you smile, after she followed up with a message. I put a transcript of every Instagram message that I've ever sent her, linked in the description. It might not be every message that she sent me, because there's proof that she deleted Instagram messages to me. An old TikTok of hers has messages from me that wasn't in her post with the accusations when she showed our messages, but my transcript tried to include those and piece it together. But again, it might not be all of them because I don't know what she deleted. I only know what she deleted from the thing she accidentally showed in her old TikTok of the deleted messages. Amanda, on the other hand, how are you doing, Dream? September 25th, the next day I replied, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Amanda, the same day replied, I'm doing okay. Could be better, could be worse. Thank you for asking. Amanda replied, how's your kitty doing? I love cats. I replied and said, she's doing amazing. September 28th, so 3 days later, Amanda said, Dream, I need some advice. I'm trying to become a small streamer on Twitch, but not a single person joins my streams. How do I get an audience? October 2nd.
Wait, so what victim was before this, Lerix? No, it was just some shitter who came out in like 2021 or whatever when Dream first revealed his face. It was some shitter that didn't provide any evidence or like facts at all that show concrete proof, and Dream easily disproved it. It was the first allegation. Now this is the second, Amanda.
Second, so a few days later, I replied and said, try and play with your friends maybe, post clips to Reddit and stuff. And then she replied and said, okay, thank you, with a heart. The next day she messaged me again and said, Dream, would you ever consider playing Among Us with me? XD. I guess this was during the Among Us craze. We're still in 2020. October 5th, 2020, I replied, maybe, heart. Amanda said, LL, I'll take the maybe. That would be sick. I didn't reply. This is a month and a little bit later. Amanda said, hi, Dream. And then she sent another message that was deleted after she made the allegations. We don't know what it was. We only know the last couple characters. And again, we only know
I am lonely.
It exists because she messed up and included it in an old TikTok of hers. And then I replied and later and said hi. Amanda said, how are you? November 16th, so that's another few days later. I replied and said, good, good. How about you? She replied and said, I'm pretty good. Thank you. November 30th, so like 2 weeks later. Amanda said, hi, Dream. I want to actually become...
And like this girl was 17 too. Like, sorry, but how fucking old is Dream? Dream age. So in 2020, he was 21. Okay, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that. That's probably fair. 21 and a 17-year-old? Yeah, probably not. Pedophile though? No. Maybe like, I don't know, like abusing his power or whatever. It depends on the dynamic or whatever.
I'm just so uneducated on what supplies I need. Can you recommend me all the products I need to successfully stream? Like computer, cam, mic, headset, etc.? You have no idea how I would appreciate it. December 5th, 2020. So like a week later, I replied and said, almost everything I have was recommended by Bad Boy Halo. Haha. Amanda replied and she sent another message that she deleted after she made the allegations. That again, we won't know what it was. December 26th. So almost
it's definitely flying
later,
too close to the
Amanda
sun. Yeah, I agree
with that. I don't know what the
yeah,
video
yeah,
was.
yeah.
I don't think it was opened, but I don't know though. I didn't reply. January 5th, Amanda said again, hi Dream, I just want to say happy late new year and Merry Christmas. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished this year.
Like 17, that's still high school.
Successful as you. If you could tell me what kind of computer you have, that'd be great. January 16th, so 11 days later, I replied, thank you. Amanda replied, deleted message, and then part of it was, how are you? But obviously I didn't reply. April 13th, so a long time later, Amanda messaged me again and said, hi. I replied, hi. Amanda said, how are you? I said, decent. How are you? She said, I'm all right. Thank you. Then she said, I heard some snippets of the song you're working on, and I really like it. You have a really nice singing voice. I replied on April 14th, thank you. So that was the next day. She said, you're welcome. And then December 26th, so that was like a long time later, she messaged me and said, Merry late Christmas, heart. I didn't
So
reply.
like none of this has been
January 10th,
flirting so far. I assume he's just going through every single like DM
I replied 2
to
days later
vindicate
and said,
himself that he
how
wasn't
TF
flirting
does
at
Snapchat get
all.
banned? Amanda replied and
And
said, I'm
I
pretty sure
guess
because I
this
posted
what
videos of me smoking.
he's
but all
going
my
in
memories from
very
2014 are gone.
in-depth
So sad.
detail
I replied
about
the next
here.
day and said, damn. And then she replied that same day and said,
For
yeah,
that
it sucks.
reason.
How are your holidays? I replied the next day and said, good, good. How about you? And then Amanda replied that same day and said, pretty good. You may be wondering at this point, why are you replying to her? You seem clearly disinterested. You're taking days or weeks to reply, and then when you do reply, it's very dry. Well, Instagram has a really stupid feature that makes it so that once you've replied to someone's DMs once, you can't remove their ability to personally message you, unless you block them. You cannot be following them, you can delete them from your inbox, they can still message you and pop up in your notifications. I'm showing an example on screen of my DM continuing to pop up on my alt account.
Still the high school context.
Obviously, given I
Yeah,
replied
good
to
one.
Amanda back in 2020.
Smaggle, tell us about the zoo
context. Stuck in my inbox
okay?
for the rest of time. You can
You know
temporarily
a lot
delete
about
someone from
fucking
your inbox,
animals.
and it deletes all of your message history to them for you, but they can still message you with now a blank DM history. So at one point,
What's the
wanting her to stop
justification
DMing me,
there?
I
What's
swiped
the
her out of
moral
my inbox
justification there,
multiple
buddy?
times. It's actually completely provable that I did do this. I'm showing a video of my Instagram DMs to Amanda now, where they start in December of 2021, much later than her original DMs. Because you can't delete other people's individual messages and you can only delete entire conversations, this This proves 100% that I was trying to delete her ability to message me in 2021. It also shows a problem.
I mean, this is like fine that he's like proving this right now, but he doesn't even have to go this in-depth detail. Like he's trying to disprove like, yeah, I shouldn't have been talking to her as much. And this is the reason why. It's because like Instagram didn't let me or whatever. Like it doesn't even matter if you're talking to her like this way because you're not, there isn't even flirting. This isn't even nothing. You're just interacting with a fan who's texting you back.
The only messages that I can see from Amanda were
like
from
you don't even need to vindicate yourself with this like point right here because there isn't even anything guilty that messages that were
2021
shown.
onward. I had no context or recollection of her original messages to me that made it clear that she was a really big fan. I don't remember everyone that messages me, who they are, where I know them from, so on. She messaged me from her personal Instagram, had no connections to any fan accounts, didn't send me any more fan messages, and she had DM'd me many times talking about content creation and streaming, some of which she deleted. She seemed very normal, friendly, and implied strongly that she was overage. What I thought about her age doesn't matter that much because nothing
implied strongly she was overage?
She seemed very normal, friendly, and implied strongly that she was overage. What I thought about her age doesn't matter that much because nothing inappropriate happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. It doesn't even matter if she really like implied she was underage or overage because you guys weren't even fucking talking about anything explicit.
But it does matter to show my mindset because I don't go around befriending underage girls or people that are obsessed with me or my content. To the best of my knowledge, she was neither. Continuing with the transcript, now we get to the very end, which was our first real conversation. This one was about music, which makes sense. It's something I'm really passionate about. At the time, I was working on a song called Trust Issues and some other random music projects. And in the middle of us talking about music, I gave her my
Dream
Snapchat.
fucking
I said, "Add me on
sucks.
Snapchat," and she said, "Sure thing, just added you." I was sharing music snippets with a bunch of people at the time, and as we were talking
Okay,
about
here we fucking go. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so now he's getting in depth with this girl. He's giving out the Snapchat. He's talking about his shitty fucking music. I wanted to ask, I was wondering what music you're into and what you like to listen to, everything. That's the most dog shit answer I've ever, like, die if you say everything to that question. What's your favorite, though? Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's such a non-answer. I don't really have one. This guy's such a hack, okay? His music sucks fucking balls. He doesn't, no, this, and sorry I don't use Insta as much, LMFAO. If I had to pick, I'd just say rap. He's a fucking wigger. But I probably listen to it less than most others despite that. It's okay, huh? I'm the opposite. I think I enjoy Daniel Caesar, Frank Ocean, Vibes more. Both these people talk like cancer. I listen to rap more often.
really passionate about. At the time, I was working on a song called Trust Issues and some
Bounce off some of the things on it, but hopefully you see how the double vocals and the chorus thicken in. Richard should have the harmonies a couple hours, but we should call after my video shoots about the new melodies in the second verse. Okay, so they're just talking about like music shit in depth.
other random music projects. And in the middle of us talking about music, I gave her my Snapchat. I said,
In the opposite, I think I enjoy Daniel Caesar and Frank Ocean. Makes sense. Add me on Snap if you want. Dream Clay. Now, what would be the reason he would ask her to specifically add him on Snapchat? Is he more active on Snapchat? Does he have less people added on Snapchat? So therefore, he'd be able to see her messages more often if you wanted to talk to her? It seems like an advancement step for whatever reason, but I mean, that necessarily doesn't mean it's romantic or
at the time, I was working on a song called Trust Issues and some other random music projects. And in the middle of us talking about music, I gave her my Snapchat.
Let's do
I
that.
said, "Add me on Snapchat," and she said, "Sure thing, just added you." I was sharing music snippets with a bunch of people at the time, and as we were talking about music, I wanted to share them with her. And I'm obviously not going to send snippets of a new song over Instagram. Now, I've pretty much always used Snapchat as one of my main forms of
What do you mean, obviously? I'm obviously not going to share snippets of a new song over Instagram. Does he mean that they might get leaked? Is that what he's implying? Because is he saying like you would take videos on Snapchat that would easily like, because videos go away on Snapchat unless you screen record them? Is that what he's like? Is that the implication?
I wanted to share them with her. And I'm obviously not going to send snippets of a new song over Instagram. Now, I've pretty much always used Snapchat as one of my main forms of communication. It was actually the first social media I ever got because a friend of mine wanted to start a streak with me. And it's something I started using a lot more when I became faceless on YouTube. Because yeah, stuff is deleted. You don't have to stress over people analyzing or leaking everything you say. And for me, even for something as simple as a picture of my cat, people used to zoom into my cat's eyes to look at the reflection to try and dox me. This was not uncommon at all. So of course I felt much more comfortable using Snapchat during this period, especially with people that I wasn't great friends.
That seems fair. That's fair. I mean, there's really no reason to distrust that justification that much. That seems like a fair reason.
With, but even with my best friends. Now let's go over her actual claims in detail. Amanda claims that after I added her on Snapchat on January 17th, 2022, that we started sexting. She showed that her birthday, when she would turn 18, is on February 17th, exactly a month later. She claims that we sexted from around the 17th of January, the day I added her on Snapchat, to the 10th of February, and then that it stopped. She said that while she was still underage, we exchanged nudes. Her evidence of this was 2 photos of supposedly me from after she was 18, complimenting
What is this?
her. Her final important claim was that she traveled to Orlando in August and
Oh wait, so those are real. So those are real DMs of him like saying you're gorgeous as fuck.
of supposedly me from
Supposedly you? So is he claiming it's not him?
then that it stopped. She said that while she was still underage, we exchanged nudes. Her evidence of this was 2 photos of supposedly me from after she was 18,
From after she was 18 anyway. Okay, so it would be after she's 18 anyway, which would be retarded. So he's saying bad bitch, fine as hell, beach day or whatever. You're gorgeous as fuck. And I guess the most important thing going on to the future allegations is to like prove or like show, I guess, that Dream, if these are real and this is Dream, then that is his way of like getting in with fucking like the fucking fans, is that giving the Snapchat and then sexting on Snapchat, I guess, to show like, I guess, that consistency.
Complimenting her. Her final important claim was that she traveled to Orlando in August and that we planned to meet up and have sex. And I just want to make sure that I blatantly deny this before continuing. None of this is true. And now I'm going into more detail. Now, unfortunately, because she didn't provide any proof of these things, it's difficult to be specific about some of the things she claimed. It's much easier to completely make up that something happened than it is to prove that it never did. Like if I said right now, prove to me 100% that you never sexted a specific person that you've had on Snapchat at any point, it would be impossible to do. But what I can do is lay out all the inconsistencies, talk about the proven lies, the specifics.
Yeah, this is the retarded part about all these allegations. They're like, it's like these Twitter tards are like I say, okay, is there any like bulletproof evidence showing this though? And they're like, do you have any evidence that he didn't do it? It's like, you are a fucking 13-year-old retard. If you're making an allegation, you show the fucking evidence. You show the bullet point proof. It's not Dream's now responsibility to fucking disprove evidence and disprove an allegation that doesn't even have fucking evidence to back it up. And to say like, how can you prove that you weren't doing that? Like, you're an idiot.
You've had on Snapchat at any point, it would be impossible to do. But what I can do is lay out all the inconsistencies, talk about the proven lies, the specifics, point out questions that were never asked, and provide all the evidence that I have. And I believe that luckily, that's way more than enough. So first, I want to talk about the timeline. Every contact we've ever had with each other before January 17th is the Instagram DMs, which I just read to you, which are now all public in their entirety in the description of this video, other than the messages that she deleted. She claims that sexting started around January 17th and that sexting stopped February 10th.
So from the 17th to maybe February 10th is the time frame where we were sexting.
So even if we say that it started a couple weeks before it stopped, you'd have to believe that every message you've just seen, we went from that to sexting days later in 2022 before my face reveal. Even if you want to give her the maximum benefit of doubt and say that she confused the timeline, she turned 18 on the 17th, 1 week after she claimed the sexting stopped. So there's not much leeway. Secondly, we can talk about her Twitter. She tweeted out defending me from hate on my face reveal 10 days before the allegations and was liking my tweets, including a subscriber milestone tweet 2 days before she tweeted her allegations. With the timing of the face reveal and her allegation, my belief is that there was a lot of hate and that it's easy to get spiteful and join in on a hate train. I had ignored multiple of her Instagram DMs and Snapchat messages in recent months, and I had also made a new Snapchat that I didn't add her on. I still used my old Snapchat occasionally, but I just rarely responded. That's my only real explanation for why she flipped so quickly from being publicly positive.
I'm waiting for him to address, because he said like these Snapchat DMs are supposedly him. Why was he so vague about that? I'm waiting for him to like directly deny or like admit that it was him who was like saying, hey, you look gorgeous, you're a fucking baddie. Like he like kind of dodged around that allegation there though. He didn't say one way or another if that's really him or not. I'm waiting for that. Does he not clarify?
Positive to me to lying about me, but I guess I'll never really know.
I guess she would have been 18 anyway, so he doesn't feel the need to fucking like justify it too.
Only real explanation for why she flipped so quickly from being publicly positive to me to lying about me, but
because she would have been 18 at this time anyway.
Guess I'll never really know. Thirdly, the only photos she showed as proof that I groomed her were both pictures from based on her own evidence after she was 18. Meaning, even if we give her the benefit of doubt and assume everything she's provided is real and truthful, she was 18 when these messages would have been sent, and I had no context to the fact that she was more than a small streamer. But on top of that, I unblocked her Snapchat, went through our Snapchat chats, and couldn't find either of the messages that she was talking about. I also downloaded all of our Snapchat logs using the Snapchat data tool, which she can do as well, and neither of the compliments that she showed were in the logs. Now, honestly,
is it just me, or is he kind of like addressing this weird? I feel like he's talking about this weird though. Like, think about the way he's talking about these allegations. If someone accused you of, you know, texting this person saying, you're a fucking baddie, you look gorgeous, your first reaction, if you didn't do it and if you've never seen those messages before, you would say, I've never said that. I don't remember saying that at all. What are you talking about? I didn't do that at all. But instead he's like addressing it pretty weird.
But on top of that, I unblocked her Snapchat, went through our Snapchat chats, and couldn't find either of the messages.
No, I am nitpicking here. I know I'm completely nitpicking here. This probably is nothing. But he's just like, I guess, like talking about it a weird way. Where she would have been 18 anyway. But I'm just confused why he wouldn't directly say, I didn't do that. And it's supposedly me. And I went back and checked, and it didn't, and there wasn't any messages shown. Like, why wouldn't you just say no?
I also downloaded all of our Snapchat logs using the Snapchat data tool, which she can do as well, and neither of the compliments that she showed were in the logs. Now, honestly, this is pretty useless information because there's almost no messages in the logs at all, but it's still extremely weird that she was asked for these logs many times. It takes 5 minutes to download, and she never did it. probably because
But
it
yeah,
doesn't support what she was
he's
saying.
vindicated
On top of
here.
those things, from everything she had told me,
I'm just
she was
nitpicking.
19 and we had no inappropriate contact. The context of these messages would be a 22-year-old creator calling a 19-year-old streamer gorgeous on a birthday post while giving her a gift card as a birthday present. Finally, she said that we planned to meet up and have sex in August when she was in Orlando.
It was suggested that we meet up and have sex. I was either going to have him come to the resort I was at, or he was going to pick me up and bring him to his house.
First of all, this was before my face reveal. I did not leave my house. I was massively paranoid. I was not meeting up with a random person I had just met 2 months before my face reveal, let alone at a resort, which is what her claim was. I'm gonna go ahead and play a phone call with my mom just to give you some
Like, the annoying part is that Dream's like put inherently in a ridiculous position, you know, because he's trying to defend himself and vindicate himself from shit that isn't even proven. Like, it's just like these bitches saying shit with no proof, with no evidence.
Perspective from before my face reveal. How many times do you think that I left the house between 2021 and my face reveal?
Wow.
Like, he shouldn't even need, he doesn't even need to be put in the position where he needs to respond, because there isn't any evidence, like, factual for like the 2 allegations we've seen so far.
3? Maybe 4.
What did I leave the house for?
It's just retards on Twitter taking allegations as evidence.
Well, I know you went to the dentist 3 times, and then I think one other time was when you had the kidney stones. So
oh yeah,
we went
you're
to
the hospital.
I think it was the only time you left the house, and we were worried because we didn't want you to call 911 because we didn't even know if they would come because of all the fake swattings and everything. So I had to come get you and take you to the hospital. So it was probably 5 times that you left.
Okay, what was the process when we did leave the house? What was the process like?
Could you imagine
Crazy.
having to call your mom and be like, "Hey, I need you to vindicate me from sexual assault allegations or like pedophile allegations.
And you wouldn't come out from under the blanket until we were on the highway.
I was a little paranoid.
A little bit.
What was the inside of the house like? What precautions did we take?
Oh my gosh, it was like a cave. Every window was covered, even the high windows that were arches. We had to like tape curtains over them so that even a drone wouldn't be able to see in. Everything was covered. Yeah, so we had the banker come to the house because he wouldn't go out of the house, but we needed to set up bank accounts. Whatever it was that needed to happen, we were the ones that did it so that you didn't have to go out.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you too. Bye. Again, as you can probably tell, what she claims definitely didn't happen. Either she's telling the truth and her story makes sense, or she's not, and it doesn't. Now, some other stuff to note. After her allegations, she deleted a lot of evidence. She unliked a lot of tweets she had liked. She deleted replies of hers on Twitter and TikTok that hurt her credibility or contradicted what she was saying. She deleted Instagram DMs to me and only got caught because she accidentally showed them in an old TikTok of hers, and that's all completely factual and documented. Later, she was bragging on TikTok, calling people doubting her jealous, saying, "I'm gorgeous and my favorite YouTuber thought so too. It's giving jealous." Not treating the serious situation that she claimed happened seriously at all. People also found old tweets of hers where she was replying very inappropriately to other streamer friends of mine. She was even banned in one of my friend's chats for saying she wanted to sit on his face. These accounts weren't linked to her Instagram, so I would have had no idea about them. She also replied to fans of mine questioning her with slurs.
Fucking
she also said that she
Big
weren't linked to her
Daddy.
Instagram.
Okay, but Daddy Sapnap, how this is cancer.
So I would have had no idea about them. She also replied to fans of mine questioning her
You're
with
a
slurs.
retard.
She also said that she was
slurs. Fuck it, Dream's guilty. Dream's fucking guilty. He touched her. Slurs. This guy's such a fucking loser.
Weren't linked to her Instagram, so I would have had no idea about them. She also replied to fans of mine questioning her with slurs.
With slurs. Die. Fuck it, Dream did it.
These accounts weren't linked to her Instagram, so I would have had no
This is
idea
the
about
worst
them.
part
She also
about the
replied to
fucking
fans of mine
video so
questioning her
far.
with slurs. She also said that she was gonna lie and tell me that she was 18.
It's
but
giving
that she changed her
retard.
mind, I guess.
So I was going to lie and tell him I was 18.
She said she would provide proof of the fact that she told me she was 17 and that I still sexted her tomorrow.
But I didn't, and that proof will come out tomorrow.
And guess what? She never posted proof because this never happened. She tweeted out thanking people for all the support and claimed at the end that I deleted our DMs right as she tweeted this. And specifically said, my end too, which means her DMs too. Well, I just want to point out that this is impossible. There's not a single mainstream social media platform that lets you delete both people's messages. And we only had each other on Instagram and Snapchat, where you can't do that on either. She claimed that she was laughing and was going to prove people wrong with pictures of my penis, to which, again, never happened. Lastly, she tweeted saying that she's getting the law involved and going to the police. Said she's going to put me in jail unless I confess.
Did she really claim that Dream was deleting her messages too so she couldn't post the proof? I mean, yeah, like these people are just full of fucking shit. Like I was, when I went over the allegations, I remember nothing was concrete at all, but with like Dream, I guess just breaking it down because he has to. It's his fucking life. He needs to break it down here. It just like more goes to show.
She said she would provide more evidence. She didn't.
Burger.
She said she would upload her Snapchat logs. She didn't. She said she would sue me. She didn't.
Do you know what's the craziest thing? It's actually the most like depressing thing too, though. Just because Dream's like a cringe, unlikable guy, he's now like very much like these allegations are huge. They're like I would say as big as like about on similar level to the old James Charles like controversy allegations. That's how huge these are. Like if you search up Dream, like I guarantee like there's like one of the main search results is gonna be the allegations, especially on Twitter.
And now I'm making this video.
When like realistically, there's been nothing so far. Granted, we'll fucking see. But everything that I've seen, it's just been nothing.
She provided absolutely no proof for any of her claims and said that she didn't have any because she wanted her favorite YouTuber to trust her, which could be a completely valid argument, except the pictures that she posted were from a second phone, meaning there was no risk of me knowing. She was taking pictures of compliments from a second phone, but has no evidence of anything sexual, has no evidence of us planning to meet up and have sex, apparently from after these pictures were secretly taken, has no evidence of a singular inappropriate message from me or her, or even anything at all that isn't a story reply from Snapchat's story page of all your friends.
Fat.
What's more likely? She happens to have no evidence of anything she's claiming, even from things she claimed happened after she was taking pictures secretly using a second phone, or she doesn't have any evidence because it didn't happen. She factually deleted and hid messages. She factually lied about me deleting messages that I didn't. She called people doubting her jealous of her, was banned from streamers' chats before this for posting sexual things, and she lied about having specific pieces of evidence that she never provided because they don't exist. If she's willing to factually lie, cover up, and hide things, how can you trust anything else she says as being representative of the truth? Lastly, once again, she said she was going to take legal action. She then tweeted a picture of the inside of a police station and also said she'll come back with more evidence. To be patient, that's a process.
Doing what's right. Leave me alone. Not using Twitter till I have everything I need figured out. Could be days. Be patient. I do not have the power or physical evidence to do anything right now. It's a process. Thank you all for advising me to do what's right. Yeah.
Process, and that it could be days.
And this was just like a fucking lie.
Last tweet. It's been almost a year and a half now. Obviously, nothing happened. I waited and waited. Then I got impatient. So I asked my legal team to look more into it. They got all of her information, and after filing many requests, they couldn't find anything. So, annoyed and still impatient, I asked them to get more specific. And after a lot of digging, my legal team was able to track down exactly where this picture is from based on the colors of the walls, the cameras, and a plaque outside the door. Then had someone go to the police station and requested specific records from this specific police station.
What the fuck are the people that Dream knows? This is psychotic. Are you fucking kidding me?
Legal team was able to track down exactly where this picture is from based on the colors of the walls,
get the fuck out,
cameras, and a plaque outside the door. Then had someone go to the police station and requested specific
this is Kiwi Farms, yeah.
records from this specific police station. And
he went to fucking Kiwi
Farms, criminal and civil.
I didn't find anything.
Wait, sorry.
Specific police station. And checked every record they could, criminal and civil.
I didn't find anything under either one of those names.
And there was no information at all. I was not even in their system.
So you're not listed in my system at all.
So if you want to believe everything she said, you have to believe either one of these two things. Either one, she lied, this photo is fake, she never filed anything, and if she's lying about that, why would she not be lying about literally everything else? Or two, the picture
yeah, especially because she doesn't even have fucking proof.
Is real, and whatever story she told didn't even meet the minimum required standard of proof to file a single piece of paperwork that my legal team could find in over a year and a half. I also sent a photocopy of my driver's license identification to this specific police station, a copy of Amanda's information, and let them know I was happy to answer any questions. To which, again, nothing ever happened.
Dude, could you imagine how much this is like consuming the guy's life? Fuck. Over nothing. Well, I bet he's never interacted with another fan in his life. Could you imagine, man? He has to go through all this bullshit, pay fucking legal teams to go in Kiwi Farms, dox the fucking police station by enhancing the tiles on the fucking wall. He has to pay all of this money. He has to spend all this time to try to vindicate himself from fucking retarded bitches on Twitter that never even provided evidence in the first place, just because the retarded internet decided to like throw up their pitchforks and just like deem this guy as a pedophile and a groomer because he's like cringe. He's a cringe loser. Like, that's insane. That's insane. And you know, that's the worst part, is that he literally needed to do this. He was forced to do this. Anyone in his position, he would be forced to, like, it's not like he's wasting his time. I see someone in the chat say Dream wasted his own time. That's not true. He needed to do this. He needed to go through all this effort to try to vindicate himself, since like there's so many fucking people who mindlessly just believe this bullshit. I mean, look what we just went over like a fucking at the beginning of the stream. The new fucking allegation that just came out in like 17 hours ago. 67,000 likes, 11 million views. Like, these are huge fucking allegations. These are like bigger allegations than I would assume most like C-list, B-list celebrities like would get. Like, this amount of attention is insane. I saw the thread in Nothing Burger. Yeah, we're gonna see. But this shit is nuts.
Not a single question. There was not a single case.
Just because he's a
accusation, or
cringe
anything
loser,
substantial
which
enough to
I
even have
fucking
me in
agree
any
with,
system.
but...
And inevitably, when after this video, she makes another thread or another post.
Buddy, that isn't kiwi farming. That's called researching the public police station, you moron. Smaggle, you have weaponized fucking autism. What do you think I literally meant, oh, kiwi farming? I'm making a fucking meme.
Or anything substantial enough to even have me in any
Go
system.
fuck a
And
dog.
inevitably, when after this video, she makes another thread or another post, reiterating the same lies that she has already said, or promising even more things that she never follows through on, go to the police or sue me. The standard of proof for you suing me is only proving that it's more likely than not that you're telling the truth. 51%. Come take my money. But she won't. Because if she does, they're not going to treat it like it's Twitter. She's going to have to address all the lies. She's going to have to address all the
True.
inconsistencies. She's going to have to address her weird comments, her false promises, her character, and most importantly, be held accountable in her real life for what she's saying. This isn't online drama. This is real life stuff. There are real victims that have been manipulated, abused, and taken advantage of. Amanda, you are hurting actual victims. You are diminishing the very real trauma that victims of grooming and abuse have gone through. You are making it harder for real victims of abuse to come forward.
And
you are
yes.
not a victim. You are not doing a good thing. No matter how terrible you think I am, or that the ends justify the means, you are hurting victims. Just in case this video isn't enough for you to realize that, check your mailbox. And that's all I have to say about these allegations.
What? What? Check your fucking mailbox? What the fuck? Wait, Dream is awesome now. He's fucking Batman. He's sending him a fucking bomb.
You are not a victim. You are not doing a good thing. No matter how terrible you think I am, or that the
Reinforce your fucking door, literally. One more time.
ends justify the means, you are hurting victims. Just in case this video isn't enough for you to realize that, check your mailbox. And that's
What the fuck? Check your fucking mailbox. I got a message for you, buddy. What the fuck? That's awesome.
You are hurting victims. Just in case this video isn't enough for you to realize that, check your mailbox. And that's all I have to say about these allegations.
Jesus.
Now, before continuing with other stuff, I want to talk a little bit about what happened after these allegations. After these allegations and after my face reveal, I'll be honest, I lost a lot of motivation. I distanced myself from Minecraft, and I even thought about quitting and retiring. Of course, it was pretty scary, and I just wanted to be able to upload Minecraft videos and
check your
friends without worrying about people trying to ruin my life or attack my
He's
family
converting to
or
fucking
lies
Islam.
about me. And after all the swatting and doxing and fake allegations, it really just felt not worth it anymore. But also, I'd basically been stuck inside for the majority of the last 4 years, so I just thought I'd step back for a little bit. I traveled with my friends, I met a lot of creators for the first time, I worked on music, had my tour, and really just stepped back from my online life. And I feel like during this time, I really disappointed a lot of my friends and their fans as a result. I didn't spend as much time on the finale of the Dream SMP as I should have. I wasn't good at communicating about anything, really, including important stuff.
What
for
the
some
fuck
people.
could he
I
have
was very
sent her?
inactive
I'm
on
trying to, like,
everything, and I
think
pretty much
through
isolated
this.
myself from most creators that weren't in my immediate circle. There was a looming cloud over me, and I felt bad talking to people because I didn't want to bring any negativity towards anyone. Later on, I got pretty insecure about my creator friendships that weren't people that I was super close with before YouTube. And even though everyone that I was friends with was very supportive and had my back and would reassure me privately, I still couldn't help but worry that because there were people online spreading hateful things about me, that it would impact their view of me personally. At one point, I ended up making a massive mess by tweeting publicly about a problem that I had with Quackity because he wasn't replying to me for a while. We had both made translation mods, and people were claiming that we were copying each other. It was just a mess. I was 100% wrong with taking anything public. Anything that can be handled in private should
He
be handled
sent her
in private. and I've
plan
always had
B.
that belief. So the way that I handled it was totally screwed up even by my own standards. It was completely driven by fear and insecurity over my friendships, and it was not something that Quackity deserved at all. If Quackity didn't want to reply to me about it or wanted to ignore it, that was entirely within his right to do, especially given the awkward circumstances of everything. I'm extremely proud of everything Quackity has done with
I don't
this
give a
project,
fuck about
with USMP,
Quackity and
genuinely,
Dream's
he did it
fucking
way better than I
friendship
ever
here.
could've.
Come on.
It's incredible, and everyone really should go check it out. I should have focused completely on the good that came from it all and not let myself get stuck on trying to work something out as friends when he seemed perfectly fine working on his own thing with his own community. Again, there's a lot of things that can explain my mindset, but at the end of the day, I'm sorry to Quackity and his community for creating unnecessary drama.
Come
and I
on.
hope that people can try and understand my mindset.
We were
I was
just getting
coming from,
good.
even though it doesn't seem like
Don't.
It's all from a place of love and care for my friends in the community. It was just an emotional time, and I made a
Don't
mistake.
ruin
After that,
it,
obviously,
Dream.
even more time passed, and again, there was nothing new with the allegation. There was no updates. I talked to a lot of people for updated advice, lawyers, PR people, people with experience, and everyone told me that it's in my best interest to stay quiet. As time went on, I disagreed more and more and decided that I was going to respond against their advice. So during a live stream, I mentioned that I was going to respond soon and talked about the allegation a little bit. And of course, after this, clips of what I said were taken out of context. People were spreading far and wide that I admitted to grooming and a lot of other really impactful lies. And of course, because of this, a lot of people on Twitter took it as an opportunity to joke about me being a pedophile. And one of those people was named Nicholas Cantu. If you don't know who that is, he's the voice actor
Man,
for
who
Gumball.
gives a fuck about this, man? Who gives a fuck about Gumball versus Dream? Come on, we were just getting to the good shit. I don't give a fuck about, like, this guy owned you. He's erected in gold. You're a fucking piece of sand.
Diego from Dora, and one of the turtles in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had a terrible experience in real life with this
on,
person,
man.
so I replied to him talking about it and defending myself, and this situation blew up. I don't think I've ever gotten more hate in my life. September 23rd, I went to a friend of mine's birthday party in Austin, Texas. When I showed up, Nicholas Cantu was there. He was already drunk and was drinking. He was being very aggressive to me throughout the night. I didn't know him. This was my first time ever meeting him, and we were not friends. Eventually, while on FaceTime to show his friends, he hit me out of nowhere. Again, this was my first time ever meeting him. I was there for
He
another
fucking commissioned all these retarded animations for this his Vindication of pedophile video.
Hour or so, and then when leaving the party, everyone decided to Uber together because it was late and there wasn't many of us there. Nicholas ended up in the front seat of the Uber that I was in, despite my apprehension.
Who cares about Nicholas Cantu? I don't care about like Dream's interpretation of this retarded drama.
Out of the Uber window in the middle of the highway.
We already
After
know
we
what
got out to look for it,
happened.
the police
That's
showed
what I'm
up and stopped him from looking because it was dangerous and dark. Eventually, the Uber driver convinced Nicholas to leave.
Well, I want to promise you that I'm sober, so if you guys want to conduct a sobriety test. Hey, look, we're about to head out.
And after we left, the Uber driver was trying to give advice to Nicholas on the police, telling him that he could have been arrested, and Nicholas did not like what he had to say.
Yeah, like we know the fucking story.
How far did you go into education? Who cares?
Of course, I started to get involved in.
Is he gonna morally like fucking grandstand over like slurs and like? I mean, he already did it with retard. She was saying slurs at me. She was calling me a retard.
With Nick defending the Uber driver, and Nick did not like that at all.
Either you're gonna be paralyzed or you're gonna be dead. Like, I'm serious.
Okay, man. And he was saying this, of course, after he had already assaulted me. While this was all happening, one of the other two people in the car with me that I also just met that night was recording him. He was aware of this, and he was actually the one that asked to be recorded.
Thanks for recording, by the way. How long is this? But yeah, this YouTube video is gonna be nuts. Subscribe to the Kenji Network. Tune your sets right there.
Tune your fucking sets.
The next day, Nicholas sent me a very nice DM saying that he was sorry for hitting me, that he was having a really rough night, and that he was high and drunk, and said that he was sorry for spreading false allegations that he knew nothing about, saying that he recognized it could ruin people's lives. Complimented me, called me humble, grounded, and a good human. I didn't accept this apology, but I moved on, and honestly, I felt kind of bad for him. I recognized that he was once a child actor, and I feel like there's a lot of bad stuff in that industry, so I felt a little bit of sympathy. I hoped he would just learn from the mistakes he made that night and move on. But then, of course, Nicholas started tweeting, spreading the same lies about me that he had already apologized for spreading and recognized could ruin people's lives. He was also wishing death upon me publicly in Twitter replies, and that's when I realized it wasn't just one bad night.
I want you dead.
After I shared my experiences with him, he denied everything. He DM'd me saying I was lying, saying that if there wasn't video.
What is this? Okay, yeah, finally. Because is this like? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but
and people needed to know about this.
Everyone was asking Dream to just drop the fucking DMs with him and Nicholas Cantu, because instead he was quoting him instead in his retarded tweet responses. People were saying just drop the actual DMs. Is this the first time he's doing it?
He denied everything.
Let's fucking see. What are you doing, man? You trying to fatten up the pig? What the fuck is this? I already slapped you. You did say the N. You did say the N-word, an F slur, and R slur, and tons of other horrible things like Down syndrome, including things I will not mention publicly because they're not my things to say. But you were also filmed during the Uber, and there's plenty of people that were around for all of your actions, lol. Not going to bother discussing your stupid mistakes. You're not a big fan for slapping me. You're a piece of shit for acting the way you did, and I actually feel sorry for the way for you and your health, and hope you get whatever help you need. I like that he doesn't mention the fact that like he punched the guy in the fucking face first. First, it's the more important things on the docket. You know, the N-word, F slur, and retard. Buddy, if we don't have context for a fucking video, get out of here with this shit. If you don't have context for a fucking video, get out with this shit. So is he just like testing Dream's nut that he's like, you can't prove any of this because you don't have a video of me saying that? Is that what he's like claiming here? Crazy of you to talk out there instead of with me. If you had problems, I went to you. I went to you. You went to the crowd.
He DM'd me saying I was lying, saying that if there wasn't video proof, it's all lies. He tweeted denying it all, which he deleted.
Oh, fuck. He got owned then by Dream.
Denied everything. True. He DM'd me saying I was lying, saying that if there wasn't video proof.
Dream took the John Swan editing courses, yeah.
If it's all lies. He tweeted denying it all, which he deleted. And then he tweeted lying more about the situation, but also admitting to some stuff while underplaying it. He blatantly lied about the fact that he tipped the Uber driver when he didn't. He blatantly lied about me sending unsolicited dick pics to people. He also deleted that tweet almost immediately after. He blatantly lied about the reason he hit me and claimed I called the girl a whore.
I mean, yeah, this guy's a dipshit, but he's funny. You know what I mean? That's like the vindication for this Nicholas Cantu guy. He's a dipshit, he's a liar, and whatever.
I slapped for it.
And he seems like a pretty like insane kind of like character, but he's funny.
And was later recanted, but not after millions of people had already seen those lies. Nicholas tried DMing one of the people that was in the Uber that night with us to try and get them on his side as a witness. That caused the person who I didn't know at all to message me and tell me that they had videos of him being horrible from that night and that they don't like that he's pretending to be innocent. I asked them if they'd be willing to send me the videos so I could back up my story since he was denying it and lying, and they told me that he was threatening them to make sure they didn't give me the videos. After I ended up finally
and this guy's like a weird fucking guy too. He was like apologizing to Dream too, but at the same time was like, if you don't have a video, you can't prove shit. It's like, just own it, you know, either apologize and say you fucked up, or just like own you saying the N-word or slurs.
I needed to defend myself against the lies that he was telling and wanted to share the proof. I also posted screenshots of texts between me and the Uber driver confirming that he had blatantly lied and didn't even tip the Uber driver. After I posted this, Nicholas went silent, deleted his tweets, and hasn't said anything publicly since. People still think that I lied and faked the Uber driver's text, or many other lies that were falsely spread by Nicholas or other people online. So I got in contact with the Uber driver from that night. I interviewed him, and I'll let him speak for himself to help clear some things up.
The fucking cue Death Note music. This guy's so fucking cringe. Cue fucking Death Note music. I got the Uber driver. I have the evidence, Nicholas Cantu.
for other people online.
This is
I got in
so
contact with
gay.
the Uber driver from that night. I interviewed him, and I'll let him speak for himself to help clear some things up. Hey, what's
This
the
is
worst
so
that can
over
happen?
the
It's an
top.
Uber drive.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the worst that can
What's the worst that can happen? It happened.
Either you're gonna be paralyzed or you're gonna be dead. Like, I'm serious.
Okay, man. What's going on, man?
This is
like,
our Uber.
like I feel like this should either come at the beginning of the video. Like, why is this in the middle of the allegation section? Like, we went from pedophile allegations, Dream interviewing like the fucking police station to vindicate himself, to interviewing the Uber driver to find out if the guy said the N-word or not. It's like, what the fuck is this, like, timeline? Why would you put this in the middle of these things? Like, you still have allegations to go over of people accusing you of being a pedophile groomer. Why would you stick this right in there? Like, either put it at the way end or at the very beginning. Like, cover all the pedo shit and the real allegations first in a row. Who gives a like, this is retarded drama.
Driver, who happens to be one of the highest rated Uber drivers in all of Texas. He agreed to come share his recollection of what happened, so I'm just gonna let him talk.
When I picked you guys up, you know, he had a lot of energy. He was wild, like putting his head outside filming. The phone dropped out of the car. When the cop showed up, the cop came up to the car at first and was talking to him. And the way that he was speaking to the cop, he was speaking like down on the cop. And I'm like, man, like, you need to be quiet because you're going to go to jail if you keep talking to the cops like that. As soon as I said that, not even 20 seconds, the cop came and he was like, you get out the car, you're going to jail. I'm trying to save you from going to jail because I don't want nobody to go to jail, period. He kept saying something about like
this guy's
IQ.
fucking name is
like
Terrell.
He felt like he was better. And I was like, nobody cares about your IQ. There's a lot of people with high IQs in jail right now. So what are you going to tell him? You're going to talk to him and say that you're a child star while you're in jail? So
Okay,
I was
sorry,
like, I'm
fucking
trying to help you
Terrell,
out.
but
want
I
you to
don't
go to
really
jail,
give that
even
much
after you're
of a
acting crazy and
fuck.
wild, which most Uber drivers would have left you. You
If
never
he
said
called
anything
you a
negative
low
or he was saying all this
IQ
stuff. Majority of the stuff didn't make it
fucking
on the tape. I think he was going through a lot of other things besides just being drunk. And the thing is, it doesn't really matter what he was on, what he was going through, the way he was acting. It was unacceptable. 50 or 60%, I may be wrong about the number, but something like that of all violence has alcohol in it. So if that was the case, all these people would be getting away with it. Like I kept saying, I'm sorry. Like we just met him.
You're gonna be forgotten like the dust in the sand. When you're in Sahara and there's 100 million, 1,000 million sand particles, you're gonna be one of those, and I'm gonna be a statue.
Yeah, I know the video follows chronological
went-
order,
he
but I
went
still
all
think it's
into the
retarded
Egyptian king and
to
like he's
put
real
like
creative.
this in the middle of
tip you?
real
Yeah.
pedo accusations.
No,
like, I
that
think
was
you
another
should
lie. Well, I don't know why
segment
he said
into the
that.
real
And
shit
you know what? At
versus
the end of the day,
you know,
it doesn't even
less
matter
important
about the
dumb
tip
shit.
or anything like that. Don't say it if you're not going to do it, and don't say it at all. I wasn't begging you guys for a tip or anything like that. Man, it was an eventful night. I don't know why a lot of people think that you were the one that was doing all these things
Okay,
and making
man.
all this stuff up, and you wanted to do all this. I was like, he was the one that was trying to stop everything the most.
Posted like literally just like 2 screens.
He's just fucking mad. He's a
And,
grain in the
everybody was saying
sand, and
everything.
he,
It was one of those
fucking
things
Nicholas
like, maybe
Cantu's
people want to know
erected
something.
fucking his
Nobody
cock
would
in
ever say
Because
gold.
they didn't experience you in that manner, right? Those are my real words, and I did feel that way. So I'm letting you guys know right
Terrell
now. All
L.
those text messages, that was me saying it.
Wigger
Dream
W.
did make the situation better. Everybody coming in Dream, that's not how it went down. It was nothing like that. Now you're telling me how you got hit, and it showed me who you are. The first impression of somebody is the last impression, and you were nothing but respectful. since you got
Dream
in
is
the gig.
Jewish.
And
What are you
tried
guys
to
saying in
mess
the
up everything
fucking
that was going on.
chat?
All the people in the back, Nicholas, if you are listening, really do some deep diving in yourself and figure out what the real issue was. Do a lot of soul searching. Because
Do
you
a
are
lot of
intelligent, you can
soul
tell some of your
searching.
comebacks and what you were saying, but the way you were acting was more of a cry for help. Whatever you're going through, you gotta fight, you gotta get some help.
This
Don't
is
fight other people, fight what you're going through. At the end of the day, I know we all make bad decisions and we have to learn a lesson from it. And this was just a bad decision that you
This
made.
is some
and
real
just learn from it.
shit.
And all the different YouTubers and all the different people that were coming up with
Terrell's
the situation.
spitting,
I do
man.
understand the entertainment part of it, right? And it's just, I've seen a lot of memes and everything, but I was reading a lot of comments. He was saying this or he was saying that, or it doesn't make sense. All that stuff doesn't mean anything if you were not there. It's just speculation. And if somebody older is trying to help you guys out, my advice is for you guys to listen. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Dude, you guys are
But
fucking
don't have to be
freaks in my
negative
chat.
towards them.
Terrell
We have to
definitely
stick together because
blacked
there's
a
so many things
girl.
that keep us apart.
Why are you guys
right? Just like if
obsessed
you
with
look at
fucking
it's
black
the
people?
Dream and
It's-
the voice
it's
from,
actually just, like,
Gumball.
uncomfortably
How about
weird.
you and Nicholas have a sit down with me? We talk.
There's something
all
about
the
fucking,
issues and
like,
all the problems out,
commentary
and we can
community
show
and
people
being
how bringing
obsessed
things
with talking
together
about
from a
fucking
negative to a
BBC.
positive. And that was, and see how that spreads. It's in the universe.
Amazing, man. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on. I posted a longer version of this interview on my second channel if you'd like more context. We talked for a long time. Now, before I show you the most insane...
What the fuck did he post on his second channel? He posted the full conversation with him and fucking Terrell? Dream X fucking D. What is this? Did he post it? He didn't even fucking post it. Good one, Dream. Classic Nick Diorio play right there.
Interview on my second channel if you'd like more context. We talked for a long time. Now, before I show you the most insane, hair loss inducing mayhem I've ever seen on Twitter that took place after I posted this video of him, I need to reiterate a couple facts. 1, I just met Nicholas. He was already drunk when I met him. 2, the party was not my party.
We're
I did
still
not
doing
provide
this
alcohol
Nick
to anyone.
shit?
3, I did not know how old Nicholas was. And here's a video of what Nicholas said after I found out his age and critiqued him for drinking in front of the cops.
Why are you a narc pedophile?
4, I was not the one reported.
Dude, Dream, why are you fucking vindicating Nick, okay? I was more on, like, team, like, yeah, Nick's like a schizo dumbass, but now you're just, like, making me like him more.
Said after I found out his age and critiqued him for drinking in front of the cops.
Why are you a narc pedophile?
Why are you a narc pedophile? You know, you can't deny, though. I mean, fuck. Like, honestly, like, justice for fucking Dream, But it's so funny to just like say like, yeah, you're a pedo kid toucher. You're talking to your you're talking to your fans like they're little kittens. Yeah.
Or
It's
I was
just
not the one
funny.
reporting, and I only posted the video because he was lying and saying unless there's video proof, it didn't happen. So yeah, now that that's
But it's
clarified,
horrible what's
enjoy.
happening to the guy, seriously. Like, this is horrible. That Dream's being accused of this. And he had to make this whole video in the first place. Did you supply a minor with fucking alcohol? And why do we have like a fucking like John Swan intro in the middle of this fucking video? Like he commissioned like, I feel like these are like full animations for some of these. He did it earlier too in the video. He was talking about Gumball. Dude, John Swan's back in fucking action. Him and John Swan made up, shook hands behind the scenes. He's now working. He's commissioned for fucking Dream now. To pay this reparations for lying.
As you can see, it got insane. Tweets doxing me and my friends and family got 10.
Jesus fucking Christ. What is this? Is this Dream's house? Which room are you? Dream's house edition? 15K likes? I've never seen this shit.
As you can see, it got insane. Tweets doxing me and my friends and family got tens of thousands of likes. I have never seen that in my life. So I just want to talk very briefly about how...
Is Dream's like house like known? Is it like the old like Team 10 house where it's just like public fucking knowledge? Because I mean, to be 100% fair, this doesn't seem like a malicious tweet. Which room are you? I get like this more seems like a like obsessed stan, less than a person who's trying to shit on Dream. But I could be wrong here.
serious doxing and swatting can be. It's a common thing for people to say that I don't think doxing is serious. In a clip that got a lot of attention from a stream of mine a while ago, I said that if you have 7 followers on Twitter, you shouldn't stress over being doxed. I don't stand by that, and I didn't mean to minimize doxing at all. I had just said before that if you dox people, you are not a part of my community, that I don't support you, and that it's disgusting. It can happen to anyone, and it can be serious to anyone. I was just trying to make the point that it's less likely to happen to somebody that's smaller, because people
It's
have
all
less
entirely
reasons
from
to
getting
target them,
doxed,
and that if
gotcha.
they were targeted, they had less reason to actually follow through on anything. But it's just
So it
not
is
something that
pretty
I should have
malicious,
said
okay.
or something I should have explained, as it made it seem like I was supporting doxing when I just wasn't at all. I have always said that doxing is extremely serious. Swatting is extremely serious.
Okay,
and I don't
Nick
think people
Diorio,
even
we get it
realize
with the
how
fucking
serious.
doxing.
It's not just haha funny, send a pizza to someone's house. It's attempted identity theft for my family members and friends.
Yeah,
Credit cards
doxing's
being signed
bad.
up for
Rape
people's
is
names,
bad.
fans or people who dislike you showing up at your house or your family's house to try and break in. Trackers being put on your family members' cars. People showing up at your little sister's job. SWAT teams being called to you and your family members' houses. Bomb threats and the FBI having to make sure you're okay. People calling your 80-year-old grandma pretending to be you and terrorizing her. That's all stuff that has happened to me.
What the fuck? People hold his fucking grandma?
My family and my friends. They're
Pretending
not
to-
hypothetical.
pretending
This
to
isn't
be
just
the
that you don't
Hamas?
like Dream. It's not just me whose life you're putting at risk and who you're harassing. You're going after an
That'd be a
80-year-old
base
woman
prank
who has
call.
done nothing to you. It's not
Dude,
just
we
me.
need prank YouTube back. Fucking prank calling the local police station as the Hamas. Okay.
You're hurting when you make up lies or spread horrible things.
Not even the
it's
right
the 50
race.
employees I have who also have families and lives. It's all of my friends and anyone that's ever been associated with me. It's my family, my grandparents, and most
Okay, we
importantly,
get it,
actual victims
buddy.
who have gone through traumatic things. And that's not even talking about the stuff that hasn't happened to me, but has happened to other people. Pets and people being shot by police officers during swattings. People breaking in with a gun.
Not
and killing
go calling
YouTubers they don't like.
Dream's grandma.
It's incredibly serious, and it's not okay. That wasn't even the end of the craziness, though. That was the beginning. Because then, during the midst of all the Nicholas drama, someone tweeted out this, accusing me of
We need
sexting a
Flamenco back in the
16/17-year-old girl named
He brought
Jamie.
some spice.
Because I was currently the internet punching bag, and it was proof that the punching was justifiable. It was
Wait,
spread,
wait, sorry,
and
sorry,
then,
sorry.
During the midst of all the Nicholas drama, someone tweeted out this, accusing me of
Okay, so these are the Dream moaning allegations. Where Dream, I'm actually pretty sure he said they weren't real. They weren't actually him moaning. But a lot of people twisted his words, and I even read it wrong at first, to be fair. But a lot of people twisted his words to act like he self-admitted it, where that wasn't true. I remember one YouTuber, I think it was Kusari, who like was twisting it and making some retarded tweets about it.
sexting a 16/17-year-old girl named Jamie. Because I was currently the
Look at this Nick Diorio tweet. What is this, Smaggle? What do we got going? This was our group chat reaction to the Dream allegations last month. I wanted to post this then, but had too many leaks in it. What is this? Huh? The video's gonna go in a lot more grooming stuff because there's a lot really. So wait, Keem is saying they're actually underage. I don't really care about this. I don't know. Is this good? Is this funny? 1417. Jesus, this is fucking loud. Miles fucking Morales. Yeah, good one. Okay, yeah. You know, Diora spends all this fucking time making these edits on
Internet punching
Twitter
bag, and it was
for
proof
his
that the
fucking
punching was
audience.
justifiable. It was spread
Can't get his
very
ass
quickly,
to make a
without a lot of
video.
questions being asked. Before I break it down, I want to immediately say that this is not true. I did not groom anyone. I did not groom Jamie, and I would never be inappropriate with someone underaged. When they posted this allegation, attached was a video that, of course, went viral. It was a video from another phone of a Snapchat being open.
9.9 million views, man. Like, it's funny, but like, this guy's literally getting himself, like, this is so much attention.
Supposedly from Dream, that had moaning in the background and a very sexual caption. This is the clip in its entirety without audio.
Audio is muted. We already went over this, though. The audio is unidentifiable.
They also attached screenshots of Discord
unidentifiable
DMs between anonymous people who were claimed to be two friends of Dreams and said it was them discussing me having sex at a minor. In these screenshots, they say that I was confronted about it and that I admitted it. I've shown you every piece of evidence they posted without changes, and I've mentioned everything that they've claimed. Now, just to reiterate, this is not true. Every piece of evidence is either out of context, edited, blatantly lied about, or presented in a very disingenuous way. Again, I did not groom anyone. I also was never confronted about grooming by any of my friends. Now, of course, when something like this is claimed, it's extremely serious. So
is he gonna read out the messages?
Okay, so who is this accusation from? It's from an anonymous burner account made the day of the accusation, which is interesting. So we don't know who they are, but we do know who the victim is. Jamie, right? And how old did they say she was? They said 16/17. Okay. So what else do we know about Jamie? They said she left the internet in 2020. So because they apparently can't, let me tell you who Jamie is. I follow Jamie on Twitter, which people quickly pointed to as proof. As you can see, Jamie is also followed by Skeppy, Verb, and Spifey, other YouTubers from the community. I met Jamie when I wasn't even a YouTuber. I had just posted my first ever YouTube video less than a month before. I had less than 100 followers on Twitter the month that I met her. I made a lot of friends around this time because I wasn't a big creator and I was part of a lot of online communities as a fan. She played on Bad Boy Halo's Minecraft server and was a fan of Skeppy. I was trying to grow and make connections, and I pretty much just made my Twitter account. So I made a lot of friends. Many people from this time I'm still friends with to this day. People claiming that me following her is proof that I sexed underage fans or groomed her at all is ridiculous. These claims are completely false. They were right about her age. She's 21 now, so she would have been around 17 4 years ago. That's about the only correct thing they said this entire time. Like, remember they said she quit the internet in 2020 as a convenient way to excuse any questions about her? Well, she didn't. She liked a tweet from last month, actively tweeted all of 2022, and she changed her bio and Twitter account name when this happened, just wanting to be left alone. That's interesting. And she actually tweeted saying she only privated her account because some of her IRL friends were finding it, and she...
So she's just full of shit. So this Burner 22 account was like either her or someone she was in cahoots with.
Didn't want them to.
To post
why
this
they lied about
allegation.
that. Maybe because the person who's claiming this doesn't know Jamie, doesn't know anything about Jamie, doesn't know me, doesn't know anything about me, and is being malicious and making up whatever they can to end my career. Let's talk about some other stuff. They also said they posted the videos with permission, which of course makes the videos seem much more real. Well, it's apparently me, and I didn't give them permission, and it's apparently sent to Jamie, and she didn't give them permission. She quit the internet. She couldn't have. They even critiqued Moist Critical for his video, saying how terrible it was, claiming that I admitted that the Snapchats were real, which I never did. In their original tweet, they notably say, when she had her age in her bio, which seems oddly specific, just to remove the few people that would say, well, what if he didn't know her age? When even in their own proof, which is random Discord messages with no context or who the messages even are, in another part of their screenshot, anonymous person number 2 says this, but for some reason, that's cropped out of their tweets.
Yeah, to be fair, at the same time, he didn't know her age. So who is this anonymous person? And how did Dream get contact to these DMs?
Other part of their screenshot, anonymous person number 2 says this, but for some reason, that's cropped out of their tweets.
So did the anonymous person reach out to Dream, or did he get in contact with him to show this?
Because they don't even know what the screenshots they're using as evidence say. They don't care about the truth. They're just making things up as they go. And because it's a claim against me, people will just believe it. They can say, Jamie left the internet. No proof, but I guess she did. They say they got...
So did he fucking sex the person? Did he sex... Is the whole thing fake? Like, Dream's, like, being pretty vague still, though. Like, is the whole thing fake, or did he actually sex this person, but he didn't know her age, or flirted with them and he didn't know the age? Because he's also saying though that the moaning at least is fake, so we know that. Was there any like the other messages?
I guess they did. They post a video of Snapchats. Say it's mine. They never show the Snapchat profile or any proof that it's my Snapchat, but I guess you can't change your Snapchat name for free to anything at any time as many times as you want. So it must be Dream. No more evidence needed. They're telling the truth. Even with what little context and evidence they have to crop things and lie to try and hide the fact that they know nothing. But the burner seemed so confident. They couldn't be being malicious. They even put in their bio that if Dream reached out, they would personally give him their information so that he could sue them because everything they were saying was 100% true. Oh, what? That's not in their bio anymore? That's weird. I wonder why they removed that.
Lol. Is that real? If Dream would like to attempt to sue me, I will personally give him all my information, as I know everything posted is factually accurate. This is like a 12-year-old.
They're saying was 100% true. Oh, what? That's not in their bio anymore. That's weird. I
Good
wonder
one.
why they removed that.
This guy got fucking 30K followers off of this bullshit.
Reveal who they got the original screenshots from. So let's see what that person has to say and why the burner was so confident in their claims. Quote, I don't know Jamie. I've never known her. I've never had a private or a public interaction with her at all. Unquote. Wow, seems like they have a whole lot of information. So I reached out to them to try and find anything that I could find to find out what this was even about, because I've never been confronted by one of my friends for grooming, and I've never groomed anybody. So I found out who was anonymous in these messages, and let's hear what they have to say.
These screenshots are extremely out of context and used disingenuously to tell a story about Dream that isn't true at all. I haven't spoken to Dream in a very long time, but to my knowledge, he has not interacted with underage fans inappropriately or in any way that could be considered grooming. These DMs were posted by the burner without my permission and without ever contacting me beforehand. They were sent to the burner by a vulnerable person that was upset and being taken advantage of while under the influence of alcohol. I want to be anonymous and stay completely out of this because all the terrible stuff I've seen happen to everyone mentioned on both sides is very scary. This conversation was private in my life, and no one deserves to have their personal life dug through because of anonymous people making false claims without knowledge or context about anything they're saying.
This person was not involved at all and did not consent to anything. Now, if
this seems scripted, here, that's the thing too, though. I mean, like, this could be scripted, and we don't even know if who the fuck this person is because they're choosing to be anonymous. So honestly, this like whole statement from this anonymous person really doesn't prove much because we can't even prove that it's actually the person. But inherently, that doesn't even matter because there's been no evidence proved to go against what Dream is saying in the first place. Like, Dream is trying to vindicate himself from allegations that haven't even been shown with bulletproof evidence. Like, this Burner 22 person is a fucking retard who hasn't shown any evidence. And like, of course, like also doing like weird things, like taking that thing out of their bio. Like that's the difficult part about this whole video from Dream, is that a lot of these things are just kind of over the top and silly, and he doesn't even need to mention in his video, because there hasn't been anyone else proving evidence to. He's stuck in a situation where he's trying to prove his innocence instead of the other person trying to prove he's guilty, where it's like much harder, and it's much harder to prove his innocence, and he shouldn't feel the need to be put in that position. Like, the other person needs to prove he's guilty instead of him proving he's innocent. But that's just the fucking culture on fucking Twitter, because people hate Dream, is that he's now sadly put on the back foot, having to prove himself over allegations that aren't even genuine, that aren't even bulletproof, and show any evidence. But if he doesn't address them, they'll say, "See, he didn't talk about this one. It's real." I mean, yeah, that's what I'm explaining. Like, unfortunately, he has to do this, because of the fucking Twitter tards who are going at him.
If you're a little confused,
but like normal people,
a burner account,
looking at this situation, they realize how it's ridiculous that Dream
just
even has to respond to shit like this, because there's no fucking facts or any provable information from the other side.
This allegation is not from a victim. It is from an anonymous Twitter account that was made the same day as the allegation. This anonymous person claims that I groomed a girl named Jamie. They did not ever contact Jamie. They did not know Jamie. They got none of their information from Jamie. They even incorrectly said that she quit the internet years ago when she's still active.
Because like the majority of people who are accusing of this thing, like these things with no evidence, they don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. They just dislike Dream, and they think it's funny to shit on him.
They posted videos claiming to be from
no
me to a
winning
minor.
for him.
They never showed proof that it was from me or my Snapchat profile. They never showed proof of who it was to. They cropped context from screenshots, lied publicly and said I admitted the videos were from me. They falsely alluded to the fact that the victim gave them permission and ended up causing massive harassment and terror to Jamie, who they said was a victim of mine. The person in the screenshots claims that I'm not a groomer, that they're extremely out of context, and that the burner doesn't even know what was being discussed, and that now their personal life is being dug into due to an anonymous burner account. On top of that, no one even taps to open the Snapchat. There's no finger. You can't open snaps with a button, but it doesn't even matter because you can see that no buttons were pressed. So how did it open? Nobody touches the screen. You can't open a Snapchat without tapping the button to open it. So ignoring the fact that there's no proof it's even me, how is this video even real? How did it open? The video doesn't even make sense. People have also pointed out that frames are missing and that the normal Snapchat animation doesn't play at all.
Wait, that's actually this seems like retarded, but that's actually very true.
So ignoring the fact that there's no proof it's even me, how is this video even real? How did it open? The video doesn't even make sense.
Wait, yeah. Unless something changed since I last used Snapchat. How the fuck do you open a video without clicking on it? Is it can you now open a video with the sound button? A computer? This is on their phone. This is their fucking iPhone. You would have to fucking click You'd have to click on it, but there's no fucking finger. Recording of a recording? Yeah, but even no. But even if it's a recording of a recording, oh, it could be a screen recording. I get what you're saying. Okay. So if it's a recording of a recording and then the iPhone is showing a screen recording of someone opening the Snapchat, obviously then you wouldn't see the finger. Okay. No, yeah. I get it from that perspective.
The fact that there's no proof it's even me. How is this video even real? How did it open? The video doesn't even make sense. People have also pointed out that frames are missing and that the normal Snapchat animation doesn't play at all. But despite all of that, hardly anyone asked any questions. If you replied asking any questions, you got called a groomer supporter. Despite the fact that the proof was a video of a video of a video from screenshots of DMs of screenshots of DMs. You have to go 4 people deep to find anyone that has ever talked to Jamie. I'm not even in any of these screenshots. And the video of the video has like 10 frames where you see the name Dream.
This is like so this is so cancer that it's like 4 people removed from the actual like apparent victim. Like this Burner 22 person doesn't even know Jamie. It hasn't even been in contact with Jamie, hasn't even talked to Jamie, who apparently is the victim here. And it's fucking 4 degrees of separation from the actual victim anymore. So in this case, which is supposed to be one of the most damning cases against Dream, the bitch isn't even coming out with the story. It's a random person who got secondhand information from secondhand information from secondhand information from another person.
People spreading this did 0 research. But wait, they reported me. They even reached out to the Orange County Police, my local police. They put it in writing, put their name on it, and solidify that their claims are correct.
Oh no.
Thank you for calling the Orange County Sheriff's
He's
Office.
calling.
To continue in English, press 1. To continue in Spanish.
CP is involved.
My name is... I have a YouTube channel and I live stream and stuff, and long story short, very recently someone anonymously posted a bunch of like fake stuff online saying that I'm a child, and of course it's from like a burner.
I'm sorry, dude, but fuck, man. Could you imagine ever having to do this? This just must suck. This just must suck. Like, you're like an innocent guy. You didn't do shit. And then you just find yourself, you wake up one day and you're having to make hour and 20-minute long YouTube fucking analysis videos defending yourself from pedophile allegations and calling in to a fucking police station asking, is there any files shown that people are accusing me of a pedophile? Did anyone report me for owning CP? Like, fuck, man. The fact that this is like even his life, that he even has to deal with this shit, is depressing. This dude sounds so desensitized to saying people accused him of being a pedo. Yeah, he's just like fucking. Yeah, true.
They posted a bunch of like fake stuff online saying that I'm a child, and of course it's from like
he's just like
burner,
dude.
anonymous burner account. Can't really
another fucking day at the job.
But anyway, in their post, they said that they called and talked to the Orange County Sheriff's Office about it, and of course they said that to try and like make me look guilty for being like a predator somehow. But I guess I wanted to call and try and get more information, I guess.
What's your name?
What's your name? Let's find out if you own CP.
People are they're slandering you. There's nothing, and this is we have a very broad database. Nothing, no interaction. I did last name, last name, nothing, 0, nada.
So there's
nothing.
no like
no reports been made.
Reports, anything?
Nothing. Your name has nothing next to it. There's not even. So if you would like to make a report and you feel like someone is harassing you, all right. But whoever's telling you that stuff, you may need to file a complaint because that's harassment, and that's called slander. And you do have civil rights, so you can make a report if you want.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
All right, Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking
and not
Christmas.
that taking legal action as an anonymous source would prove anything, but just to be clear, I have searched far and wide, sent open access requests to police departments.
So you're not listed in my system at all.
And all police records are public in Florida, where I live. Not a single person has filed anything against me. Anything.
The intense,
even though
mysterious
every claimant
music
has
kicks
claimed
in.
that they have. Again, not that it would prove
Despite
anything
what
if they
everyone's
did.
saying.
It would be disproved in court.
I'm
but
not a
a single person
pedophile.
did. I also don't have any civil cases brought against
Imagine
me.
this
Meaning
is your
no
life,
one has officially
man. This
accused me of
sucks.
anything
I
from
feel
anywhere.
just- you gotta feel
despite,
bad
again,
for the guy.
every single person claiming they have. This is public record. But despite everything you've just heard before this in this video, when this tweet dropped, people were celebrating in the replies. Celebrating in the replies of a tweet that's supposed to be about a child being sexually abused. That is not okay, and just shows that you actually don't care about
Yeah, that's pretty fucking bizarre. For all like these soy fucking like leftist like bitches on fucking Twitter. They hear Dream actually did fucking rape her. Dream did rape the 12-year-old. God is fucking good. Like, okay, man. I used to pray for times like this. He did fuck her. He did rape her. Let's fucking go.
Victims about this. You just care about taking down Dream, which is the same thing the burner account cares about. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about what's real. They care about saying whatever they can to ruin my career. They don't care about victims. They don't care about Jamie. And if you still don't believe me, let's hear a statement from Jamie herself, who seemed terrified.
Oh, fuck. He even got in contact with Jamie, the victim. And is Jamie about to vindicate him? This is really good. This is really good. See, why the fuck wasn't this at the start of the video? Why did you wait until the end of the video to... Dream is retarded, man. You are retarded. You got a statement from the actual victim vindicating you, and you put that in the last fucking 12 minutes of your video? You're fucking stupid. Why would you... That should be your hook. That should be the intro. Why?
Didn't want anything affecting her real life, wasn't a victim before, but is now, due to all the harassment and people spreading sexual things about her without her knowledge.
Like, you instead spend the first 20 minutes addressing why would a grown man use Snapchat? And like, Dreams posts his fucking he posts thirst traps. You spent this time doing that instead when you had a fucking a statement, testimony from the victim?
Consent. My name is Jamie. I want to make it very clear that I was never groomed. I definitely am not a victim of Dream. I don't know how or why.
Oh, he didn't get an interview? What is this? These are just quotes? Where's the evidence? How do we know this is actually them?
My name is Jamie. I want to make it very clear that I was never groomed. I definitely am not a victim of Dream. I don't know how or why people are using my name and information without having ever asked me if any of it's true. Everything claiming to be about me was posted without my consent. Leave me alone. I want nothing to do with this. I have been getting harassed by people, either saying I'm looking for attention or digging through my life trying to confirm things I want nothing to do with. Leave me alone.
More information in the description? Okay, we need to check fucking that, because I'm not taking this shit at face fucking value. Come on. Where's that? Statement from Jamie. Here we go. What's this paste bin? Motherfucker, she didn't make a public tweet or anything? We can't even see like the DM proof, like screen recording from Dream? You're doing yourself a disservice there. Fuck. It's just a paste bin saying the same thing? That's so unfortunate. Like, fuck, man. It's like you're right by the finish line and you just like chose to stop, Dream. Like you're right there. Like you didn't get a voice recording of this. You didn't like show like screen recording evidence of the DM interaction with her to prove this. Instead, you just have a paste bin where you could have wrote this. And she just says basically the same thing. I had nothing to do with this and want nothing to do with this. I want to be left alone. She was not a victim before, but she is now. And this is like, yeah, like this is Dream like giving his own little like twist to it. He's like saying like, yeah, she's not a victim. She wasn't a victim before, but she is now because of crazy people harassing her. Fuck, man, Dream, you were so close. Like I guess I'm inclined to believe the guy because he's innocent on everything else. And there hasn't been any evidence showing otherwise, showing that he's guilty. But like, fuck. What a missed opportunity. Like, you got a statement from Jamie vindicating you, and you can't show screen recording evidence that it's actually her saying the things. Instead, we just have to trust it was her word. I mean, we do know her Twitter account. We know her Twitter account. If this was fake, she could say it's fake. That'd be a retarded thing for Dream to do. That is true, though. That's fair. That's fair.
Jamie's Twitter account got locked for suspicious activity after she was blocking all of her friends, so none of them would see the things being said online about her. She didn't quit the internet in 2020 like the burner claimed, but she probably will now. She had to change all of her social media ads, and people were messaging friends of hers, all because an anonymous person made a claim on her behalf without even knowing if it's true, spreading sexual stories about her as a minor to millions of people, creating victims in the process. Hope it was worth it. So I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm sorry that you were used as bait, and I'm sorry that you have your life being dug through by people. And I'm sorry to all victims that have to see this, that have more fear about coming forward, because all this is terrible, and no one wins. And I'm sorry to anyone else that got involved, were dragged into it. Sorry for those that were taken advantage of. I'm sorry for those that were lied to. Again, no one wins. It's incredibly hard to navigate these situations. There's no benefit to somebody putting their name and face out there to defend me or clear up complete lies. If
she probably wanted to keep her identity private. I mean, maybe for like a voice call, but like she should have sent, like Dream should have shown a screen recording DM. Like Dream should have had her Twitter DM from her verifiable Twitter account DM that statement. So then Dream could have proved it even further. It seems like she's literally a 100 follower nobody who knew Dream for 4 years ago and now is being harassed and shit. Makes sense she wouldn't want to do anything more than a text statement. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying necessarily he had to get a literal interview, like voice call, but at least have her send a message in a verifiable like Twitter DM, you know?
Even when someone's completely in the wrong, they're still praised as a hero because it's against Dream. As I was literally about to post this video, another burner thread by a different burner was made about Jamie, claiming 24.
Oh yeah, so here we go. So this is the one fucking 16 hours ago that has like nearly 70,000 likes at this point. 11 fucking million views, which, if I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest allegation so far. At least with support-wise and views-wise. And this was just 18 fucking hours ago and it's already got these numbers. 24 pages of fucking evidence. How does Dream respond to this? A 24-page Google document in 10 minutes.
Pages of evidence that I groomed her. And the very first line of their document, the Twitter account Burner22 recently provided a screenshot of a Twitter DM conversation between them and someone by the name of Jamie. This is massively incorrect, a lie, and never happened, as you now know. The burner account was not any of the people in any of the messages, never spoke with Jamie, and
Wait, what does it claim? So the Twitter account Burner22 recently provided a screenshot of a Twitter DM conversation between them and someone by the name of Jamie, which took place on August 21st, 2019. During the conversation, Jamie sent the video of a Snapchat user going by the name of Dream, sending her a video of sexually moaning into the microphone, paired with the text of how sexy she was. So this is just the other allegation.
Never happened, as you now know. The burner account was not any of the people in any of the messages, never spoke with Jamie, and the actual person in these messages has made a statement in this video debunking this, as well as Jamie. And this is the first line of...
I'm inclined to believe Dream. I'm inclined to believe him. But he's kind of like just sourcing himself here.
Me and the actual person in these messages.
He's like saying the actual person in these messages, he's using that as a source when he didn't show any verification that this person was the anonymous person who had her name blurred out in these screenshots. He got a statement from her, which that is true. But, I mean, he didn't show any proof that that person, that could have been a random girl for all of our knowledge. You know what I mean? Looking at it very critically.
Has made a statement in this video debunking this, as well as Jamie. And this is the
and he's also like sourcing the Jamie statement, which, you know, as people pointed out, yeah, Jamie can say, if Dream did just flat out lie about this, we would assume Jamie would make a public statement about this, saying otherwise, which that would be really retarded from Dream. So I'm inclined to believe him, but it's not like bulletproof, you know? It's super hard when everyone wants to be anonymous. Yeah, that's the thing about these fucking allegations, you know, because no one wants to be involved. And yet at the same time, Dream is like, well, you know, I kind of got to show evidence to like vindicate myself. I'm getting called a fucking pedophile online, but no one wants to be involved because no one wants to get their name fucking dragged through the mud and get this Twitter mob psycho fucking people after them because they're now a pedophile supporter or a pedophile fucking, you know, defender. Especially seeing how willing they are to just accuse this guy of a pedophile with no provable evidence. So it makes sense, but it's just an overall fucked environment.
First line of their 24 pages. Their proof was all to show that I knew Jamie, followed Jamie, and that Jamie was a minor. All things that they didn't need to stalk her to do. Maybe let victims...
Also, it's retarded to try to prove a negative. Yeah, exactly. Like Dream, like this whole video necessarily, like it really wasn't even warranted to a normal person, you know? Like me looking at the allegations and like the majority of people who are just like neutral, normal fucking functioning citizens looking at these allegations, they see, okay, where's the proof that this is Dream? You show a Snapchat account saying Dream, but that doesn't prove that it's actually him. You could change the icon, you could change the username of anyone. So we don't know if this is proof evidence. And same thing with all the other allegations. It's just spotty. So he's just forced to be put on the back foot to fucking try to prove a negative where these initial allegations in the first place aren't even reliable enough to even warrant this response in the first place. But he has to, since so many people are just believing it without thinking twice. It's fucked. It's like it's like a no-winning situation.
Speak instead of digging into their lives. Their proof digs so much further into Jamie's life, including by stalking 4-year-old Twitter accounts of hers using the Wayback Machine, so that even content that she deleted and content from her private accounts are now being stalked. Leave her alone. This tweet has 40,000 likes in 10 hours as of me making this. This is ridiculous. Anyways, I tweeted when I first saw this claim, pointing a finger at someone that I thought was behind the burner account. I was messaged by multiple friends with proof linking them to the account. They were the only non-anonymous name on any of the screenshots, have a massive dislike for me, and were actively replying to the allegation. So my obvious assumption was that they are behind the account. This person used to be a friend of mine many years ago, and we are no longer friends for unrelated reasons. They claimed since that their only involvement was that when they were drunk and having a manic episode, that they sent some screenshots of stuff into a group chat with people that were asking them questions. They claimed that they have no other involvement. They said they don't know where the videos are from, that videos were never sent to her, and that the screenshots in her DMs were pictures and not actually videos. She claims that she did not send the screenshots, claiming that I groomed anybody, and that she had nothing to do with them being posted by the anonymous burner account. Now, if this is true, which I can assume it is, it's just another horrible thing the burner account did, taking advantage of a drunk person.
You're probably
not
right,
having
Alex.
a good time and using their past with me to
You're
try
probably
and get
right.
dirt on me is just
wanting a lot of proof and
now,
evidence
I don't know
is
who's behind
minority
the burner
mindset,
account, because it's an
unironically.
anonymous account. And unfortunately, they removed the thing from their bio that said they tell me who they
Yeah.
are, so I could sue them. But
I mean, I guess
regardless,
this situation is a pretty good representation of that.
my original tweets were worded poorly and people read into them, including her, and thought that I was claiming that the videos were real, but that I sent them to her. The screen recordings in my screenshot were from after the allegations were made, so I don't know how I would mean that. I only posted screenshots of her screen recording my chats to show that she was actively collecting information, but I see how if you don't know the dates or really anything, then you could think that. In my tweet saying I was making a video about this, I called the audio essentially unsubstantiated revenge porn, with revenge porn in quotation marks, while of course denying that I groomed anyone. People again took that as me admitting that the audio was real, even though I literally say essentially unsubstantiated and
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
put revenge porn in quotation marks. It is incredibly violating to have audio spread to the masses saying that it's you moaning, that people think is
Yeah, fucking retards, man. And you know, I have to fucking fuck myself a little bit too here, because I did initially read it wrong, what Dream said. I didn't make a public statement about it or anything, but people were fucking getting thousands of likes ratioing Dream's initial tweet saying, wait, so you just admitted that you fucking moaned to a minor? That these videos are actually you? That one Kusari guy, man, it's fucking triggering. And even when people, it's one thing to misread something and make a stupid tweet, but he was fucking doubling down. He was doubling down. I read it wrong too. Yeah, but you know, the problem is when people say like, dude, you read it wrong, and then they fucking double down about it. That's the most infuriating shit. Yo, Timmy, $5. Dream saying that they're stalking Jamie for using Wayback and stop stalking victims. Such a cope, in my opinion. Yeah, true. Thank you for funding the stream.
the audio was real, even though I literally say essentially unsubstantiated.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the most infuriating part, is that those tweets saying, so you did admit to it, that fucking ratioed the initial tweet. And it's like, you're literally just a retard who read it wrong and like are continuously choosing to fucking believe this, even though people are saying, hey, it's not what he said.
And put revenge porn in quotation marks. It is incredibly violating to have audio spread to the masses saying that it's you moaning, that people think is you moaning. Whether it is you moaning or not, it could be anyone moaning. It does not matter. It's still violating. This is sent to your little sister saying it's you moaning. It doesn't matter that it's not you moaning. It's being said seriously that it is. This is, in essence, revenge porn. This isn't even the only time I've had claimed sexual stuff spread about me. Once, people spread a video that was like deepfaked or something of me sucking my own dick. It obviously wasn't me, but so many people thought it was, which even caused some YouTubers to make videos like this.
You guys know I've never been the biggest fan of the YouTuber Dream.
What the
but I've
fuck?
always had respect for him as a person. That ends today. Dream sucked his own dick. You know, I thought this was some sort of joke.
This is
Then I saw the
retarded.
reply. Was a video of Dream sucking his erect penis.
But of course, while this was all going on
Erect
Twitter,
penis.
it just was okay to lie about me. And all the people posting fake
Erect
screenshots and
penis.
memes and taking things seriously from parody accounts just proves how easy it is to fake this stuff. So let's talk about fake allegations and how horrible they are. It's become a bit of a trend in the online space, or at least the gaming space, to fake grooming allegations. There have been fake allegations against Bad Boy Halo, which the person ended up tweeting and admitting they were fake and saying that they're just kids that made a mistake after he legally threatened them. There have been fake allegations made against Sapnap that, again, they admitted were fake. After I replied this time and called out something that was wrong with their story. They continued to lie and try and convince me, though. There have been false allegations against Carl, Rambo, Wilbur, probably every Minecraft gaming creator you know. Me saying any name doesn't even matter. Not everyone gets traction, and not everyone has as much effort put into it, but there have been hundreds. There were a few notable ones against me during the last month. One was disproved because it was proved that the video was edited based on a frame hop. Another was disproved because of a photo in the background was from Tumblr. But there was one thing similar between all of them. They all showed fake evidence. They all showed fake edited Snapchats. They all showed fake edited pictures or videos. And that is scary. But sometimes they didn't even need evidence. Someone tweeted out that I wasn't working on my video, that I was actually out meeting a fan I met when they were 16 at a bar, and that I got stood up and
Dude.
Someone tweeted out that I wasn't
46 fucking K likes, man. 46 fucking K thousand likes. Honestly, given Dream's circumstances, he's handling this shit fucking well. I feel like I would lose my fucking mind if there was constantly, for years, tens of thousands, million viewed likes of just false shit spread about me. Like, and like criminal things, like fucking being a pedophile and grooming. Like, it would be one thing if it was about something stupid. Like, Lerix is gay. You know what I mean? But like, I'm a pedophile, 46K likes, I'm out hanging out with a 16-year-old minor fan, fucking them in the ass, and it's just widely accepted on the internet with no, like, you know, critical thinking. That's just nuts. I would just lose my fucking mind.
Working on my video, that I was actually out meeting a fan I met when they were 16 at a bar, and that I got stood up and laughed at by everyone. And this just didn't even happen.
And then like when Dream tries to make like tweets like vindicating himself, people just fucking laugh at him and ratio him in his comment section and just twist his words to say something he didn't even mean. And it just works. You know what I mean? It's literally like a fucking Black Mirror episode. It just works. You know, like just people lying straight through their teeth, and it's widely accepted. Like that's got to just make you go crazy.
But you don't even need any proof. It was Thanksgiving and I was charging my car by my grandparents' house. And I went to a non-alcoholic bar and played ping pong and was never stood up by anybody. They can just make up whatever they want and rudely take secret pictures of me and people will believe it. This is crazy stalker behavior. They even said that I was the most ass ping pong player in the place when I was undefeated. They even had to lie and slander my ping pong record. And then of course, parody accounts are tweeting images like this one, faking me DMing them and threatening them legally, or lots of other stuff. And again, this just
What the fuck?
Of course, parody accounts are
174K likes? Is this a fucking like genuine tweet, or is this a meme?
Ping pong player in the place when I was undefeated. They even had to lie and slander my ping pong record. And then of course, parody accounts are tweeting images like this one, faking me DMing them and threatening them legally.
Oh, threatening him legally. It's still like the fake shit concept I was talking about. At least it's not being a pedophile. But fuck, man. Dream never helped himself either. His schizo threads made everyone think he was just guilty. I mean, yeah, true. But also, like, you know, I'm being more, like, sympathetic for his position. Like, how would you handle this? I would be fucking going probably more crazy than Dream. If, like, I don't know how I'd react if consistently just people believe this shit. Tens of thousands of people just believe I'm a fucking pedophile. And win the court of public opinion. They win. And I'm losing, even though I didn't do shit. Like, that's just got to be so infuriating.
Or lots of other stuff. And again, this just shows how easy it is to fake stuff, especially when you're a burner account that has no accountability. One of the people that made the fake allegations even tweeted that I can't sue them.
Like, I've never like experienced anything like that in my life before, other than just like stupid school shit where like a teacher is accusing me of doing something I didn't do. And then like I end up getting a detention for it. And even that's like fucking infuriating. You know what I mean? Like they like tell you that, you know, you're the one vaping in the bathroom and it was your fucking buddy instead. But they're convinced it was you. And then you end up getting in trouble for that. It's like, that's fucking, like, that will make you mauled out of your fucking mind. Now imagine that on a million times bigger scale and with much bigger repercussions and consequences.
Sent on a VPN.
10K likes on this retarded ass tweet. What is this? Thane's Dream didn't address in his video. Fuck, man. People are already being this. Well, okay, I'll give him a fair shake. Let's see. What does he say here? Thane's Dream didn't address in his video. His past is a Trump. It's a meme, right? It's bait. Is it bait? Are people taking this seriously? The Uber driver sound like he's reading the whole ass script. People are taking this seriously. It's a real tweet. It's a real tweet. It's a real fucking tweet. Republican allegations. Dude, it's just suicide, you know? That's the only way out of this that I would take. Like, fuck, man. There's no fucking winning with these people. That's a joke, YouTube. His past as a Trump supporter. His history of anti-Semitism. His history of racism. The fucking Minecraft Tyrone joke. His history of sexism. There's just no winning. How many fucking followers this guy got? Nothing. He's just a shitter. And he got 10k likes. What Dream did address? Him using Snapchat as an adult. Gumball slapping him. This guy's just a fucking this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Imagine you spend all of this fucking time trying to vindicate yourself, getting statements from victims, going to the fucking police station, hiring like, you know, fucking like investigators to find out the police specific station so you can give them a call and find out if this person ever did file a report against you. You go through all of this effort. You spend all this time, make an hour-long 20-minute video. And then, like, this is the response. But, like, just people fucking just lying about you. Moist critical. The speedrunning drama. Acting like he just covered a whole bunch of retarded shit that doesn't matter. Which, granted, he did do a little bit of that. But, I mean, this is so dishonest. I mean, the main things in his video was him obviously addressing the allegations. These people just suck. These people suck. I gotta bookmark this. I gotta cover this for a video I make. These people are fucking nuts, man.
After they were caught, people will take a claim with almost no evidence and run with it and ruin people's lives, hundreds of jobs, families, not even just when it's me. It may only be a trend in the Minecraft space right now, but it won't be that way for long. Okay, XQC, I know you're probably watching this. I want you to address this. What do you have to say for yourself? It's irrefutable proof.
What is this? Felix, yo, can't stop thinking about you, dude. Like, it's bad? Yeah? I know you don't want me to bring up Lil Nas X party again, but I need to be your gag daddy? What the fuck am I reading?
For long. Okay, XQC, I know you're probably watching this. I want you to address this. What do you have to say for yourself? It's irrefutable proof. Look, here it is on a second phone.
What
Prove to me you didn't send me this video.
Show me that monster of yours again, daddy. I need it.
Or, you're a pervert.
What the fuck am I watching? Can I see your juicer again? Here, I'll help you out, brother. Check Snap?
Forever. And everyone watching this will now know it. Or
what?
Or, you're a pervert. Forever. And everyone watching this will now know it. Or Pokimane. You've been getting some hate for your cookie.
He's a pervert? Are these sent to a girl? These are sent to Dream, right? These are sent to Dream. This is a sarcastic segment about a bunch of streamers taking the allegations seriously? Hold on, autism. This is not sarcastic. Dream has a serious tone here. I'm not the autistic one here. Run this whole fucking XQC segment back.
That's when it's me. It may only be a trend in the Minecraft space right now, but it won't be that way for long. Okay, XQC, I know you're probably watching this. I want you to address this. What do you have?
I want you to address this. What does this have to say? So he's like fucking around with Dream, saying like the allegations are bad, but I need to be your gag daddy. Check Snap. And then he sends that video.
To say for yourself, it's irrefutable proof. Look, here it is on a second phone. Prove to me you didn't send me this video.
It's satire, he said further in a video. Oh fuck, am I actually so fucking retarded? He's saying it's how easy people put fake shit out. He's making a comparison. Oh, I have fucking Down syndrome. Holy shit. Okay, I get it now. I get what he's saying. Okay, I'm fucking retarded. Holy shit. I'm fucking so stupid. I get it.
You didn't send me this video.
He's making like a comparison. And he's saying like, XQC, you believed this baseless like accusations about me? You believe this? Okay, well respond to this. You fucking sent me a video of you touching a little boy. How are you gonna respond to this? How are you gonna respond to these moaning allegations? Even though like this is clearly like a fake fucking video of XQC on Snapchat. And it's a fucking Felix no Bitmoji Snapchat icon. I get the comparison. Okay. Holy shit, I was retarded for a second though.
Or, you're a pervert. Forever. and everyone watched.
Can I see your juicer again? Okay, now reading it back, now knowing that it's satire, I'm such a fucking tard for taking this seriously.
Watching this will now know it. Or Pokemon. You've been getting some hate for your cookie prices recently. And I don't
Show
mean
me your juicer.
to expose you, but you did say this to me.
They're just selling, what is this? They're just some stupid cookies. I repackaged them, selling at 10 times the price, but my fans are stupid as fuck, so they'll buy them anyway. Yeah, address these allegations. You have Down syndrome? That was bad.
And I think that's disgusting. What do you have to say for yourself? What more proof do you need? I also have the cookies she sent me and a signed note from her. This is irrefutable evidence. You get the point. I made all of those pieces of evidence in 10 minutes with only free programs. What's stopping anyone from going and making a fresh account, faking evidence, and then accusing a person they hate of something vile? Be careful what you believe. And
That's a
ask
real
questions.
Pokemon
Believing
message,
real
though.
victims is
True.
important, but not believing fake victims is very important to real victims too. As for my conclusion on this video, I have a couple things to say. First of all, I just want to recognize that I'm probably in this position because of myself. The people that made these claims undoubtedly had unhealthy.
This video should have been in reverse though. Like, you know, he covered like stupid shit fucking before. Like this last stretch of the fucking video was actually like really good. It was pretty good. And it just vindicated him exactly how he was supposed to. Even more, like he never really needed to be vindicated that much because there wasn't any bulletproof evidence. But this should have been at the start of the video.
Parasocial relationships with me, and that's why it's gotten to this point. I want to and will do anything I can to denounce this. My view on fans has shifted slowly over time, jumping massively when I face revealed and actually got to meet fans in person, which made things much more real and massively changed my perspective. I think it's incredibly unhealthy to be obsessive with someone, and I also think that it's clear to anyone that's stepping back and looking at these situations that people obsessively hate me and are making up lies about me.
There's
which is
still
also
some
because of
questions.
Parasocial love turned to parasocial hate, and I have no doubt that the anonymous people.
What
making
did he
these
not
fake
clear up
allegations
here?
were once big fans of mine. I grew up being a massive fan of football, and I had jerseys of my favorite players and was very passionate, so I've always related to stands in that way. But my passion never turned to obsession, and I never truly realized how serious it can get.
I guess like he did talk about. I might have to check out this fucking Google Doc. Everyone I've talked to has just said this is a fucking. Everyone's been saying this is a fucking nothing burger. 24 pages of evidence. And Dream did talk about it briefly, but maybe he didn't talk about something in the 24 pages.
Even sometimes when people were literally telling me. I think that part of why
Did
I'm in
anyone
the position
read that
I'm in right now
24
is
page
because
document?
I started pulling away from my fans after my face reveal. Meeting fans in person made things much more real, and I wasn't so chronically online anymore because I actually had real life and things to do. I think that the fact that I'm a very relaxed person overall that has relaxed boundaries has encouraged that type of behavior too. So I'm just gonna re-clarify some of my boundaries. One, I don't support any sexually explicit art of me or my friends. It never bothered me personally that much because I don't really care about anything, but it is just weird, especially if you're a minor and drawing anything like that. That's gross. I don't support
Okay,
anything
so he's now
inappropriate for minors
disavowing
at
it.
all. Art, TikTok,
Pretty sure he said a
comments,
different thing
anything.
like a couple
It's
years
gross.
ago,
Two,
but
serious shipping is bad. I think that prying into people's private relationships, being deeply
All right,
speculative,
come
or
on.
anything like that is
Finish
terrible.
it
I don't
up,
mind jokes,
Dream.
I don't mind doing it for fun, but anything serious really crosses the line. Again, I've always found it funny being shipped with George because we're not dating, we're friends. But if you genuinely think that we're dating, and it's part of your personality, or you obsess over it, you need to get off the internet. That is not healthy. I'm sure I'll make more clarifications in the future, but I just don't want anything weird. Don't obsess over me or my friends. I deleted a video called Stands on my second channel that I made a while ago that I don't necessarily view the same way now. That doesn't mean that I don't appreciate you as a fan.
Finish
Again,
it up.
Just be normal. Be the passionate fan, not the stalker obsessive fan. I've already had people with access to all of my accounts for a long time, but I wouldn't
Come
be
on,
17 calling
motherfucker.
accounts now. At the end of the day, I do just want to make Minecraft content and have fun with my friends. That's it. That's all. Because of that, I've been a bit of a detriment to myself by arguing on Twitter or getting into petty drama that I don't need to. So because of that, I'm just not going to be using Twitter anymore. I'm going to have someone run my Twitter and post tweets promoting my content. I'll still tweet non-promotional stuff just with it being positive only and going through multiple people. And I don't want anyone that's a fan of mine to take anything super negative away from this video or think about things in a really sad way. I want to be positive, and that's one of my favorite things about having a community at all, spreading positivity and love. So try and be positive. Say something nice today. Do something nice today. I don't want to keep letting this cloud loom over my head though, so I'm just going to move on. I don't plan on making any more statements. I don't plan on talking about this anymore. This is it. I just want to focus on making the best content that I can. So that's what I'm going to do. I have tons of Minecraft content that I've been working on, and I'm super excited to put it out there. Pretty crazy. And I've been working on some stuff for over a year now. I don't want to throw the excitement away. And again, this was by far the biggest reason for my activity. So Minecraft Dream will be coming back full force, stepping away from Twitter and just focusing on putting out awesome Minecraft videos like I used to do. So yeah, I appreciate everyone that watched this video all the way through. I'm sure it was a roller coaster. There's tons of links and information as well in the description. I also posted multiple videos on my second channel. See you guys soon.
All right, there we fucking go, man. He's gonna be donating all the revenue to this video to the joyheartfoundation.org. Check it out, guys. What else do we got? Full Uber driver interview video. Every picture I've ever posted online. Statement from merch employee on flash drive. That one, no one gives a fuck about that one. Emails from the astrophysicist. If any reputable creator would like verification of the identity of any of these people mentioned, I will gladly best. Okay. Why didn't you say that in the video? That's a really fucking important thing to say. That, like, you know, like I was more inclined to believe Dream. I was inclined to believe him. But this is a really important statement. If any reputable content creator would like verification of the identity of any of the people mentioned in the video, I can gladly do my best to provide it. Please do reach out. That's a really important statement. Because that then, you know, anyone covering the videos on this or making videos, they can now 100% verify all of the statements that he had from Jamie, who is one of the victims, the apparently anonymous person in those DMs to vindicate himself from that allegation. and to prove that it actually is the people he's saying that they are. We need Nicholas Diora to verify. Yeah, he's the reputable content creator. But fuck, man. What's been the reply to this video? Let me take a look at the comment section. Let me refresh the video. How many views it's got so far? About 400K in 2
this video,
hours. Let's see. What do people say in the comments? The Uber driver genuinely gave good advice. Regardless of everything, him and his family should not be harmed and swatted. It's always horrible. We need John Swan's take immediately on this. Yeah. Gee, I wonder why Dream hasn't posted much lately. Dream drops his autobiography. You allowed a 20-year-old minor to drink. I'm glad he discussed everything in this and provided legit receipts that people that lie about victims and create stuff like this are disgusting. Just throws down real victims and just makes everything less believable for them. Okay. The comments seem cool so far. If you care about victims, don't lie about this. All my respects goes out to Dream, and it's amazing how he made this video. Love you, Dream. I don't think anyone from 2020 would expect a video like this. I gotta say, this is the best video you could have produced for the society as a whole, and I hope we can move together for this. Okay, these are cool. He doesn't go toxic about saying I'm not wrong. He's very honest about everything. She literally debunked every serious... Okay, hopefully, you know, we can only hope for the fucking best. That it's received well. But, you know, I feel like normal people in the first place, like, it's good he put out a statement, but I feel like normal people in the first place with, like, a fucking brain are looking at these allegations and just, like, realizes that, hey, there's really nothing of substance here. Nothing is concrete. But overall, you know, this is one of the best responses he could have. I would change up the timeline more. He does talk about a lot of irrelevant stuff, like the fucking posting thirst traps section of the video. This video should have been timelined a lot better in the segments he talks about. And putting the Uber driver interview and the gumball shit in the middle of like his fucking pedo accusations. That was a little bit ridiculous, but what's been the response on Twitter? What the fuck are people saying? What are people saying? Let's see. Dream. What are the statements about this? Let's see the response. The only reason Pokemon gets hate is because she's a woman. Meanwhile, she's messaging Dream and every other YouTuber is this. She's one of the fakest peoples in the space. Oh no! Willie Mac! It's either this a satire tweet from fucking Willie Mac, or he actually fell for it. Oh no. It's a fake fucking DM, Willie Mac. No. Willie has Down syndrome too? Oh no. Oh no, Willie Mac. Someone tell him. I don't know if I want to message him, because it would be funnier if he just keeps this tweet up. Oh wait, he did fall for it. He did fucking fall for it. Willie, no. Willie, she didn't actually say this. I hope you're being ironic. Lol. Wait, I actually can't tell. Did he do it? Or, is it ironic or not? Like, that's fucking funny though. Dream says in his video he didn't groom a girl because she was 18 when he was sexting her. Are you fucking retarded?
This nigga is trash.
This Wigga is a fucking retard. Are you... That wasn't his point. That wasn't his point. And even above all else, you know? He explained multiple reasons on how it's fake. There's no provable evidence, and he's shown that these people are liars. And they're not credible, they're not reliable narrators. And also, proving and that they're liars about going to the police too. Is that he called every police station, there's been no reports, and these people are lying through their teeth. And this is the fucking response you have? It's like, Dream said he didn't groom a girl because she was 18 when he was texting her. And motherfucker, even though like this person's being dishonest, that is true too. That is fucking true. How do you groom someone who's 18? This is just fucking I mean, these people suck. And these are the leading tweets in response to his fucking video. There's no winning. Fuck the Dioris in the chat. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, the video did exactly what it's supposed to do. Dreams, for the most part, vindicated. It's a pretty good video. Lerix, I think Nick sent you proof of Jamie in Discord. No, he didn't. Good one, though. Oh, wait, he actually did. What did he fucking DM me? This has been sitting up. Smaggle told me this is like some pivotal piece of evidence or something. Should I show this on stream, Nick? I think Dream put it on his fucking video. It's been sitting on my camera roll for months. Fuck it, I don't. He sent me this. I think Dream put it in his fucking video anyway. I just want to make sure very clear that I wasn't groomed. I'm definitely not a victim. Wait. This is the Jamie DM? Did Dream show this? It's either I missed this in his video or he didn't show this. This is the proof that I was talking about earlier, where Dream stopped right at the finish line, and he should have gotten proof that it was Jamie saying it in a DM format to prove that it's verifiably her. Of course, this isn't bulletproof because it's not a screen recording. It's just like a person named Jamie, where anyone could be Jamie. But given everything else, so, you know, I'm inclined to believe Dream. And he said that any other big content creator, if they want to come out and ask for like evidence that he couldn't show in his public video, he would be able to provide it privately. That these are the people he's saying they are. It makes sense. But yeah, that's Jamie saying that. But no, I want to see more of this response, dude. These are the leading tweets in response. That's not what he said. LMFAO, you're just chasing cheap Twitter likes with this embarrassing. These people are just fucking shameless. It's almost like you could groom adults too if you consider that's not the point. What else? When Dream said he was is this the same fucking guy? No. When Dream said he was working on making the video addressing grooming allegations started over a year ago, I didn't think he meant making a fucking animation type sketch of the gumball situation, how unserious you could get. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Party, everyone decided to Uber together.
I mean, yeah, he literally was commissioning animations to respond to the pedophile allegations. That's pretty fucking funny. I can't hear the stream, so I'm guessing you just showed the thingy, and I don't know if it's important. I haven't seen the vid. I'm at Office Christmas party. Good one. Dream's response video, but speeds up every time he lies. There's no winning. There's no winning. Fuck, man. I would go crazy. I would just, like, lose my mind if I was in his position. He did all of this. He contacted fucking the police stations. He got statements from the victims vindicating himself. And these are the tweets in response, getting nearly 10k likes. And in an hour. I would just lose my mind if I was him. Check Discord. What's up, Smaggle? He sent this to Keem on Thursday, November 21st. He sent it to us. Gotcha. Man, this is fucking unbelievable. Let me call Smaggle. Smaggle, what are your thoughts on this, Einstein? Let me give Smaggle a call. I need a Spurg in here. I need to revamp my Spurgs. Get him back involved in the community. Hello?
Hey, Lou.
What's up, man?
Hey, didn't you literally say that you were into, like, fucking zoophile porn this stream?
I think that's exactly what I said, Smaggle. I think that's exactly what I said.
You said yes. You
I
said
think
yes
that's
to
true.
jacking off to zoophile porn.
I think that's, yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure I remember that. You know?
yeah, it's weird. Very weird.
You think so? I like Smaggle.
Yeah,
you realize
also-
people
I
know
also
the story
think it's
about you.
weird that you're
People know
making
the
a Mama
zoo
Vax
story.
video.
People
You're
know
making
the
a
zoo
Mama
story.
Vax video and Colton just disappeared. I also think that's
Yeah,
weird.
where the fuck did Colton go, by the way? Where did he go? I heard he like disappeared from the internet after apparently he was like calling a whole bunch of police stations for the Mama Max shit.
Last I heard, he was calling a bunch of police stations. He got the right police station, apparently, or the wrong one. He thought everything was fake. Angry Slug fucking called him. And then an hour after that stream that he did all of that, he left. And hasn't really responded to anyone since, so...
Should we give him a call right now?
Yeah, give him a call. Let's see.
Let's get his little ass in here. I don't know what he's been up to. I haven't talked to Colton in a minute because I haven't been streaming much. Let's see. Colton. Okay, I don't know. But no, Smaggle. Basically,
yeah.
Give me your conclusion on the dream statement. Is anything like, I guess, missed? Did you read the document or anything? Anything that he didn't address, do you think?
Honestly, I think that this little nitpicks, but at the end of the day, I think we can confidently say that Dream is a pedophile.
Okay, dude. What the? Why did I expect I would get any actual fucking response? That was Smaggle Daggle, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get new people on the fucking stream, man. I only have spurgs. I only have retards to call. I need like actual like law-abiding citizens to fucking call on stream. Get Augie and Nick. I don't got the fucking clout for that. Augie's assassinated by the Hamas, and fucking Nick's drunk at a party. This video is monetized, by the way, so don't watch it until there's a re-upload. Dude, 14k likes. Die. Honestly, man. That's a joke, YouTube. But seriously. Dream claims all the money from the video is going to charity. But Dream spends this entire video derailing his long past of lying and manipulating. I do not believe a word of this video that wasn't backed up with clear evidence, including the charity parts. I'm trying not to like fucking scream. So now you become the nuanced guy. Now these people become like fucking Sherlock Holmes when it's the side that they don't like. You know what I mean? So he's like, I'm not going to believe anything that doesn't have like clear evidence backing it up. When it's a person you hate. So when it's a person who you dislike, Dream, then you become fucking Sherlock Holmes with your pipe, asking for the whole fucking police report evidence, asking for verification, screen recordings and everything. But when there's fucking accusations baseless against this guy with no proof whatsoever, then you don't give a fuck? You stop giving a fuck? Then you just believe everyone's word at face value and spotty screenshots and vague fucking associations and like people that could be called Dream but no actual evidence to show that it's him at all, and believe at face value like it was him moaning on the call. Like, these people are just like the most disgusting fucking vermin of society. That's insane. That's insane. How does this guy have 1.5k likes? No, he's got fucking 14k in 2 hours. And it's probably going to get up to fucking like 30k. Unbelievable. More monetization tactics. Motherfucker, man. Are you retarded? Yes, they are. Unfucking believable how shameless these people are. Dream just confirmed this is him, starting off the video by admitting lying. Just poisoning the fucking well. It's just so crazy on how it's like when people they dislike, they need every fucking little, they need everything verifiably 100% proven true. No benefit of the doubt at all. But when it's the other side that they want to support, they just believe fucking word testimony. Dream posted a movie. I ain't watching all of that. Man, unironically, prayers to fucking Dream, because I know I would be on the verge, man, if this was happening to me. And there's just nothing I can do about it. Like, I do everything in my power, and I still lose. Like, I would just lose it. Dream using Kirsten Phil's marriage as an example of interacting with fans as a way to say him messaging his fans both over and underaged in no way is weird at all. Where's their proof of underaged? These people suck. Hope Dream knows he always has a place in the commentary community. Yeah. 16k likes. Burner 22 talk. Is this real Burner 22? I had the chance to watch the video. Unfortunately, Dream, you will have a very unreliable person make a statement in your video. Please see my next tweet. Huh? What's your next tweet? Fuck is this guy talking about? He didn't make a new tweet. Good one. This guy's full of shit. He's a fucking proven liar. Dream spent 30 minutes talking about the grooming details against him. He spent 10 minutes talking about the gumball shit. 10 minutes talking about him using Snapchat. This is some 90-minute video. More just poisoning the fucking well. Who's up listening to Dream live for an hour and 22 minutes straight? Not until someone re-uploads it. Don't want to give the guy money. I don't know, man. This is just crazy. You're bookmarking a lot of these because I'm gonna cover it for a video. Looking at these tweets is just blackpilling. Yeah. Like it's just fucking insane. And it's just like, you know, these aren't even shitters. These people are getting thousands of likes. Like almost unanimous support from fucking the internet. Like, you know, I felt good looking at his comment section. People were being like supportive, you know, critically thinking, looking at it from a different standpoint. But you just hop on Twitter and it's just everyone. It's just everyone shitting on him. This is what I mean when I say the evidence-based mindset is the minority. I guess so. I also do think Twitter is a unique minority of people who are more retarded than the average. But overall, as a general statement, that's probably true. Is that people don't look at this shit like critically. They just hear like fucking surface level evidence and just take it as fact. I don't even know. That's basically all. Ain't no fucking way Dream's gonna talk about how he let a 19-year-old who's bipolar get blackout drunk. People are blaming him for fucking giving a minor alcohol with no proof at all. Fuck, dude, it's so infuriating. There's just no evidence to back up any of these things, yet they're so skeptical about Dream. You know, they take their side's word at face value, but the opposition, they need every little last grain of fucking evidence to even think about believing them, to even give them a chance. And they just get like unanimous support from online. Dream censoring the names of certain accounts in his video and wanting to value their privacy versus leaving in all of the ats of the accounts who spoke negatively about him or who were against him coming out is so telling. What do you mean? If someone's openly fucking lying and calling you a pedophile, yeah, blast that shit on the biggest platform you can with the biggest megaphone you possibly can to tell the world that they're lying fucking scumbag bitches. Are you fucking insane? And they're so like condescending the way they talk. So smug. It's so telling. What do you mean? Of course. Of course he's gonna do that. And like to value their privacy. They made a public fucking statement. What these have to be satire? Like that's what I'm thinking. But they're not. This guy has countless tweets. 70K followers saying this shit. I don't know, man. I'm basically done. It's just so blackpilling to even watch. It's just like infuriating. I don't know. That's basically it. What did Mudhar say? Then we're gonna call it a stream. Oh, fuck. What's his fucking Twitter? He follows me? I didn't know that. Dream made a pretty awesome response video. Good for him. True. But yeah, man. That's gonna cap it off. Honestly, it's just fucking like kind of just depressing. Kusari update? Oh, don't even get me fucking started with that guy. What's this? I don't know what I did or said. Dude, Alex Gekbo, you're such a fucking weirdo. You're so weird. You're so fucking weird. 36 minutes ago, at Kusari, Lerix talking mad shit on stream right now. He's fucking horny for a debate. I don't know what I did or said, but no thanks, not worth my time. What are you doing? What are you doing, Alex? You're a fucking... Yeah. I'm fucking horny for a debate. The fuck is wrong with you? What is this?
Greetings. Thank you.
An update on cult leader Camden Gerard Davis. Did he just upload this? Mama Max? The fuck?
Greetings. Thank you for your patience as we initiate the next phase of our documentary and delve into the complex case against the destructive cult leader Camden Gerard Davis. With new survivors and witnesses coming forward, we are currently in contact with law enforcement and the Atlanta Bar
I need to fucking release my video on this shit.
Association to ensure justice is served. We would like to thank the community for raising awareness to locate Davis and support the survivors.
What?
We are preparing the timeline.
They just doxed the fucking guy? So that's what those streams were for. To get his audience to go and dox him. And dox his fucking family. Dude.
With new accounts and evidence. Please bear with us as the situation continues to develop. We'll address any questions and concerns in the upcoming streams after this critical
upcoming streams? He's doing more streams.
Thank you for your contributions, and we'll see you soon. Greetings.
What the fuck, man? So he's just like, I guess, making a statement saying that, thank you for doxing him. We're now in contact with the police. And remember the fucking statements he made on stream saying, you know what? If the brother and the mother is collateral damage in getting this guy in jail, who cares? It's worth it. The ends justify the means. Like, this guy's fucking nuts, man. I gotta compile like everything I have to make a fucking fleshed out video on this on the main channel to bring back the main channel. But yeah, basically that's it. Any more Dream updates? Honestly, I don't even know if I want to look on Twitter. This shit's just fucking blackpilling. Willie Mack still hasn't taken down his tweet. Yeah, I don't know, man. These people are just fucking disgusting. In conclusion, that's it. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you all for the streams. More videos coming back soon. Dude, 2024 is going to be great. 2024 is going to be a great fucking year for Lerix. We're going to blow up the... Kusari just fucking DM'd me. Yo, I thought we were chill. What's going on? No, we're good. If you're watching the stream, we're good. I just thought you had some stupid takes about Dream. It's not that deep. Alex is just like a little fucking spurg. But appreciate... That's funny. Appreciate you guys coming out, though. More streams to come. 2024 is going to be a fucking huge year for Lerix Live. The videos are already doing pretty well. We're going to get the live streams up. We're going to be getting the main channel back. Big fucking things are coming. Appreciate you guys coming out. And I'll see you guys next stream.